Okay, let's get into it. I just wanted to give it like 10 minutes to make sure everything was cycling before we actually got into that, and I made sure I drank some water and all that. There we go. I was wondering when the stream was going to pop up. Okay. Someone point this damn fan away from me. Into the Unbound. I gotta lead an evacuation effort. Just because, like, you know, it's the apocalypse and I created it. Yeah, I fucking went, I got off last night. I was just like, I got into a party with my friends and I was like, you know what, I played this game enough, I need to stop. And I was at a perfect place anyways. Welcome to the stream, me. That's me. I told my friends about it. I was telling them what happened because I've gotten to the point where, like, I don't care that I broke the game and I don't know really what's going on. It's like, I know the story was there, I just missed it because, you know, because I'm an idiot, you know. I missed it because I being myself, threw an essential character into a lake and killed them. And now they're, now the whole, everything's fucked up, right? So it's like, whatever, I don't care. I resigned myself to say that, like, I would have to restart the entire game to be able to fix it at this point, so I'm good. I'm cool with it. Like I said, like I've been saying, the combat mechanics are good enough to keep me engaged thus far, so I'm not gonna bitch about it, you know? Like, I gotta lead, like, refugees that I find here. So I assume that just means I need to set out. I literally think that means the game is telling me set out into the world and, go kill some monsters and stuff. But I'm thinking, I have Chadley as a full support mage. I don't know, if I have a second fighter, will I have the damage I need to be able to fight this stuff properly, you know? And so I think I'm going to keep my team the way it is, because, well, what I'm thinking of is, like, if I have another fighter, I'm going to have some pretty...
The month I spent with Lord Phases was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing, that is, save your presence, Master. Full glad am I that we have been reunited.
Glad as this reunion is,
correct way
it must have been a shock
faster.
to find the world so changed upon your waking. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Chad down? You want to try putting Chad down? I don't know how much lightning I need to use. You want to quit it? I mean, I keep forgetting to unmute myself when I say stuff. It's really a curse. But like I was saying, it fucking didn't. My team got all sorts of fucked up there because of the damn skeletons that I was ignoring. I should have been focusing up with my magic until they died. Because like, I used to complain about the enemies all attacking me, but now that I'm in like the actual apocalypse zone, it's kind of not bad. So I bet right by refugees, I bet they mean like I need to go check out Harv, but I wanna go into Stormwind, so how do I get up there efficiently?
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
Yeah, these skeletons are terrible, so I need to... This is why I've been thinking about getting another fighter. But if I just focus them directly, I don't actually have to worry about needing another fighter, because I can just, you know... Yeah, that spell he just cast, though, increases, or decreases the time at which I charge my spells, so they're just even faster. Celerity is so good. These guys are giving me some pretty good fairy stones, so... I think they want me to have... I think they want me to teleport instead of running, but I'm gonna run, because I want the level ups. I don't know if I'm on a timer, so, like... I guess I should probably use a fairy stone to go to Harp, though. Even though I'm right here, it's gonna take me forever to find it. And I got 9 fucking fairy stones, so...
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Yes, of course. Mayhap 'tis beyond your ken. But this world is a cycle. The dragon emerges, the dragon is slain, and just when we think we have found peace at last, the dragon is endless. Endless. Yet, such is the lot of those who reside in a false world. Like the real world is not nearly so stagnant.
See...
Is there a way to travel to the real world, you ask? Must I do all the thinking? What I will say is that I believe the cycle will continue, and you doubt your ears, but I speak truly.
Alright, so to explain that, that is not new as to what's happening here. This old man, I just learned at the end of the game, is an expose dump. Okay, so like, I am a gamer that doesn't go out of his way to do just about anything. Like, I don't want the game itself to be handed to me. I want the combat to be hard, but I want the story to be told to me in a way that I don't have to go out of my way to find it, which is why I've had qualms with this game, because this game doesn't actually tell you the story. This dude is just some random fucking hermit that actually isn't really consequential, save for one time. So it's like for him to tell me something so profound, like this world isn't real, something that I never would have been able to find out because he's like the only guy up until the end of he's the only one that tells you this up until the end of the game. So it's like, cool, whatever, that's a great way to tell stories for people who like to go out of their way to find stuff, but like, it's not a good way to tell stories for someone who wants a story told to them. Right, I'm not getting told a story here, I'm having to go find it, and there's a fundamental difference. Like, I don't want to have to find the story, I just want the story to be told to me, and I want the combat and stuff to be fun based on that. Having to find the story is just lame. Like, it just takes too much time. And it's like, I miss key factors to the story that literally means I miss out on key context that I need to understand what's happening in the story, all because my playstyle is being punished by the game. It's not a good way to design video games. Like, it's only fun to the niche of players who want to play it, and that's, at the end of the day, that's fine. You shouldn't have to make your games for everyone, but like, you should definitely at least tell the story instead of making me hunt it down. Because like, I shouldn't have to go out of my way and talk to some fucking crackhead to find out that the world's fake. But then again, after having beat the game, it's obvious that the world is fake. But that's the thing. They crafted it well enough that you're not going to be able to tell the world's fake unless they tell you, obviously, or unless you have the intuition of some kind of fucking god. But it's like, as soon as I started fighting the dragon and realized that, like, it was only like 6 missions, right? Like, it took me literally like 6 official story missions to get to where I fought the dragon, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, there's more to this game, right? Like, the point of this isn't just to fight the fucking dragon, because, well, yeah, you know, so it's like, I thought about it like that, but also, I need to know where the fucking... There is a guy somewhere on the map. Like, I don't want to go to the Ribbage Elder's house. I want to... There's a guy. I missed. I think he's in this cave, or he's in... I think he's in Stormwind somewhere. But, like, I missed... That's why I wanted to run here. I didn't want to just teleport to town, because I missed out on an opportunity to spend these Worm's Life crystals on the merchant that was when he was easy to find, and now that he's not easy to find, I don't know where he's at, because it's not him. He isn't... I'm trying to see if maybe, because it's like, it was around here somewhere. I think what threw me off and why I got lost was because this isn't, there's usually water here that prevents me from running, so I think I got lost. I just gotta find this guy, because I can spend these Worm's Life crystals and get a better Arcus Staff. You know, or I can buy another, teleport shrine, or a couple of them if I wanted to. I really want to fight these guys, but they're in the way,
You'll want
so...
to remove that slime, and soon.
Sorry, butts. And Regalia goes down in anger pants. The reason I want to do the fighter over the warrior, though, is they have more defense, they have defense abilities, and they can pin foes down and stab them more often, which is just so peak.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Master, I believe
You telling me
I
there's
could be of
loot
aid
in
to
here
you.
that isn't
Eye to
before
eye
we can
be
just put a rock down? It's not this way me. I can break these. What the hell? Why are these here? Are you trying to stop me? Why are you trying to stop? Are you trying to tell me that I shouldn't be going this way? That I'm wasting time? Oh, that you put a bunch of hard enemies along the way and then my fucking followers wouldn't be here. Oh, you're right. Oh, my no contraire. Please climb. I get it. I get it. But there's definitely loot down this way, though.
Battle
Dude, don't. You can't. Okay, bullshit. Oh, bullshit, dude. Why am I on this side of him? Go fuck yourself. Bitch. South America Life. I know there's going to be another one. I can predict this game at this point. There's going to be another enemy. Oh, can't jump down here. Can jump down here, though. Can't jump off these eggs. There we go. I don't feel like there's a point in coming down here because I thoroughly looted this area. Like, why would you put more loot in here? But I've played some old school games that did shit like that, so I've missed out on some pretty killer items for not going back through the area. Also wonderful.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Yeah, you're not by my side, though. That's the problem.
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
That's not where I wanted to send that, by the way. Oh, now you want to target him, I see. Thanks.
All too hasty.
I love this getting surrounded from enemies that I couldn't have known was there shit. I need to get this healed so they'll fucking quit. So they'll quit wasting their time panicking. Also, this is terrible. This is terrible. Why are there this many wizards? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Perhaps it was somewhat overdone.
This is why I play the sorcerer. I don't know how the hell I would have killed that many things as a fucking warrior. Like, I can get good. I can get real good. Also, yeah, what was the point in coming in here if not to fight these things and get a bunch of... See, that's too far for an enemy to jump. I can't jump that far with any of the classes, bro. None of the classes can leap that far. Are you kidding me? That's literally like a 40-foot jump. I don't really care, but it's like, damn, bro. I just love how the enemies that are obvious, they shouldn't be smart enough to know to attack the mage, can. These dinosaurs are not very fucking intelligent beings, and you can't change my mind of that. If they live in caves and only have spears, like they're becoming smarter, and likely because of the humans are not allowed to reach their full potential. Yes, I definitely wasted my time coming back here. Which kind of sucks that, like, why do you make your fucking merchants Who killed you? How did you die, Tiny? Did you jump off the edge and die like a fucking idiot?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but...
Oh, you jumped all the way down, bro?
We arranged that party at the drop of a hat.
The worst.
One such arisen is missing.
But no, I'm gonna be honest, guys. In an area like this,
Thank you, Arisen.
you can't be fucking hiding your goddamn merchants and then not putting a marker on the map. I can't be expected to remember where the fucking merchants are, bro. Like, if I find him, I'm gonna be happy. But if I don't find him, what's the point? Where's the fucking... He's literally a dude. Like, a single dude who wanders around the map. He was, like, in a cave somewhere near here. I wonder if it's because it's actually, like, up here somewhere where he was. But yeah, no, it's like you can't have your merchants wander around. Like, I can't, I'm sorry, but in a game where there isn't fast travel, I can't be expected to find the merchants the hard way. Because then it means I literally, like, I'm running around with, like, my inventory's full of Worm's Life crystals for no reason. Because I, as a gamer, don't think I should have to look up a fucking walkthrough to find a merchant. Right? Like, it's what Elden Ring. I shouldn't have to look up a walkthrough to find a merchant. You know, I'm sorry. It's a stupid, stupid, stupid thing. This isn't, sure, it's the end of game Worm's Life crystal merchant, but you're telling me that the end of game merchant doesn't have a tag on the map that tells the fucking player where he is? Like, where the fuck is he? Where is he? Where could he be? Do I have to search this city? Oh, what, do I have to go all the way over here to find him? Where's he gonna be at? Is he gonna be at this city that's all the way over here? Or is he gonna be at this city that's all the way over here? Or am I gonna have to go all the way down here to find him, right? That's what I'm saying. I got one chance to find him off the bat, and because I couldn't have known he was there, I didn't have the crystals equipped, or I didn't have enough to buy what I wanted at least. So I went out to go kill a drake, and then I couldn't find him after that. So mayhap I go find that drake, and I might be able to find him again, because maybe he stayed in the same cave, right? Maybe he's in the same cave, but that's my argument, is like, why the fuck is an important character like that not marked on the map? Like, I understand you want me to work for it, but you already make me work for everything else. That's the complaint I have with this game. It's like, you already make me work for everything else. Do I have to do everything myself? Like, you can't give me, like for example, what's the point in making me find all this stuff the hard way myself when you're just gonna make this part a big beam of light in the sky? Like, that's obvious. I need to go to the beam of light in the sky, you know. But it's like, if you're gonna do that for this kind of thing, why not just put a simple marker I'm tired of video games who do this. Like, I didn't even know what was happening in Elden Ring until I beat it the third
Leaving so
time.
soon?
And if you have to,
But we've scarcely
if
begun
I have to
exploring.
go
not
stumbling
for you
just
to
because I'm
question
bored
Nerism's
running through the
judgment.
game looking for stuff to do. I played Elden Ring, 90% of my Elden Ring playthrough was me bored looking for stuff to kill because that's all the game had to offer. Right? So, like, and by the time I got the story, I was like, wow, this is a great lore. It's wonderful. But, like, to think that I had to go into a cave that was out of the fucking way to find out, like, an actual part of history about this cool character that I enjoyed, like, to think that I had to go that far just to learn the lore is like, come on now. Like, of a character that's like a major boss in the thing. Like, you can't learn about Morgoth just by playing the fucking game, you know? He's the fell omen. You have to go out of your way and read everything. It's like, it's kind of a, it's unfortunate, because it really just stops them from having to pay proper dialogue actors to tell the real story. You know, they don't have to pay a fucking narrator anymore, because all the narrator has to do is say something like, the full reviews tell a story, and then you'll have people hooked, because they don't actually need a story to be interested in video games nowadays, because people are simple nowadays. They don't need to be engaged with, like, actual things that matter. They just want to have badass monsters and cool fucking cutscenes. And while that's cool and all fine and dandy, this is why I don't... This is why I don't like this game right here, because Chad shouldn't even be in this scenario. Why did he go down here? But no, it's like, I shouldn't have to go talk to a hermit in the side of the, like a fucking crazed hermit out in the middle of nowhere to find out that the world is a lie. Like, there should be cues and clue notes hidden all over the place, and like, I read, and it's what the problem these games have, like every game has it, especially a game like fucking Soma, especially a game like Amnesia. They have a lot of like lore text, right, that you have to go out of your way to find, but, and Elden Ring does this too, but there is too much of that lore text that is useless filler, right? Like, I can't tell you how many texts in this thing were literally just a merchant log detailing shipments. And I know some people like reading shit like that, but like, for me, I don't want to read all these documents. I skim read them and I miss out on your story that you're trying to tell because you've stuffed this game full of worthless documents, and I don't like having to read worthless documents. If I'm going to read something, I want to read, like, the divine telling of Akatosh. You know, I want to read something like Skyrim lore. Dude, it's like an actual story telling of, like, the warrior who fucking traveled around the world doing this and that. And, like, there's 7 different books you can find. Not some fucking wasteful 2-paragraph fucking description of the world's lore. It's lazy is what it is. It's like, at least, that's why everyone talks so much shit on Bethesda, because fucking Skyrim is literally a fantastic game that's designed from the bottom up to be a fun, interactable experience with lore to find and things to do, infinite playability. But now all these other games, they come out and they took that philosophy and said, now let's just make the lore text stupid. You'll find 1 or 2 good diaries in these games, but then the rest of the lore books are just that. They're just expose dumps because they don't want to have to pay a dialogue actor. You know, why would you like build the exposition in a fun, well-built way when you could just fill random ass text dumps that people have to go out of their way to find, and people will praise you for that storytelling when you aren't even actually telling a story, brother. It's exposition is what it is. All of these lore things that people talk about, all it is the exposition that the characters are supposed to give you as you play the game. I don't like having to read my exposition, you know, not in a video game at least. If I want to read exposition and shit, I'm going to go read The Lord of the Rings, right? If I want to read a story, I'm going to go read a book, right? I don't want to have to read to play my fucking video games. Just, I'm not even saying like, you know, oh, you have to read to find out, like, the secret nuances of the super ultimate bad guy. No, I have to read to find out what's going on, period. And that's what I'm arguing against. And everyone in the gaming community seems to love that they don't know what's going on. And it's like, dude, what is fun about that? Like, what is fun about going through a world killing monsters? Like, I feel bad for this monster. It's got fucking boils and shit busting as I kill it. It's got a gaping wound in its chest. This thing is probably just trying to lick its wounds from a terrible battle. I don't care how deadly and terrible dragons are, dude. I am just over here. I just saw it and murdered it for no reason. And that's like the thing about Elden Ring is it's like it's not meant to cater to being a good person. And I miss that. I miss video games that were catered to being a good person. In this game, even, you're not a good person in this game. Even if you pick the good playthrough, you're still murdering all the dragons. You're still killing all the griffins, and they attack you. Yeah, but that's your fault that you murder them. You lit them on fire and ripped their fucking claws out of their fucking hands to make your weapons better. Like, the people who designed this game are kind of, by technical standards, evil as fuck. And I'm cool with that, because I'm an evil person. I have no real remorse when I kill this dragon. I'm still gonna rip his blood out of his body and sell it to somebody for loot. Like, I don't give a shit. See how evil that philosophy is, right? But it's like, games used to not be designed that way, believe it or not. Like, this dragon, like, everyone just assumes that dragons are evil now. Right? They never consider that maybe we need to give these other things character motivations, right? That maybe the griffin can't just be some senseless enemy that shows up just to dick the player over anymore. You know, like Elden Ring. Like, that dragon in Elden Ring, I keep bringing up Elden Ring, because this game is basically just an Elden Ring clone with player assistance from the team. This is literally just a more hectic Elden Ring. I'm sorry, Dragon's Dogma devs, but, like, you couldn't have hit it more on the nose. The enemies look the same, like, not literally the same, but, like, look at the graphic style. It's the same engine, and they use the same fucking programming software to make it. The hairstyles are the same, fucking, like, everything is the same. They literally wanted this game to look like Elden Ring. That's fine, but, like, I don't know. From Software's games are good, but they're not fucking worthy of all the accolades they get, because they're not telling you a story, guys. They're not telling a story. They're letting you tell the story yourself, and while that's fun, it doesn't work in every scenario. It only works for From Software. Did you know that? They're the only ones I've ever seen do that storytelling shit correctly. Like, for example, this game, I missed out on key details because I didn't talk to a hermit. And because of the way I played, because the devs didn't think about maybe we shouldn't allow them to kill essential characters, I killed an essential character that actually broke the campaign. Oh, well, we made it to where you can respawn them. Yeah, but no, the thing is, you shouldn't have punished me with a broken game if you're going to even allow me to kill them in the first place. That's what I was saying yesterday. But it's just frustrating to me that I paid $70 fucking for this game for them to not even tell me a goddamn story. For them to, honest to God, say, you should find out for yourself. Oh, what, you don't want to find out for yourself? Have fun knowing that nobody in the gaming community agrees with you, because nobody actually, nobody appreciates games anymore. It sucks. But that's all I can really say, is that I wish the story was being told, and I wish I didn't have to go talk to a fucking random hermit, and if there is going to be a random hermit that I have to talk to, make him part of the pivotal quest somehow. Make it to where homie has something to actually say, not like, oh, if you miss, this guy does not change anything. I beat the game. I only talked to that hermit once, and he told me about a castle that came out of the ocean on its own. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And he told me about the castle, sure, who gives a fuck? Also, why is this thing so fucking strong for some reason? And regalia, why would you do that to yourself, bro? Like, why is the AI dumb like that? I get that you're straightforward, but, like, who would stand in that? But no, it's just like, I don't know, man. Everybody loves the From Software thing, but they don't, I want the story to be told. I'm sorry. Like, I want the story to be told to me. I don't want to have to go out of my way just to find out what's happening. It's not oh my god, I'm gonna die. If I have to restart the whole day, I'm probably never playing this game again. Like, if I have to it depends on where I restart from. I'm not gonna use a Wake Stone, because I don't want to keep fighting this thing with dead fucking followers, dude. I hope it spawns me. Where does it spawn me from, dude? If I have to restart the Unbound, I'm not doing the Unbound. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna restart that quest over and over again and have to run and do all that. It's not worth it. There's no part of that quest that's worth it. If I have to restart, that's not even... I have qualms, that's it. I have had nothing but complaints about this game. Why am I still playing it? Because I'm gonna beat it. Because I can't get my money back on this game. Yeah, because it's them being defeated that they failed. Yeah, I get it. That they're back in the... It's on it. I'm gonna look it up right quick. I don't care about the secrets of this game. I'm gonna start looking stuff up. That sucks, guys. This is what sucks about your fucking game. I shouldn't be driven to look up stuff about your game. I should know what's going on because I played the story, bro. Not because I broke it, because you didn't care about. I'm just. Yeah, see what I'm saying, dude? If it's 26 and a half hours of gameplay, according to this. 26 hours. 82 hours to obtain. Dude, I come from an era of gaming where there were 200 hours of story. Final Fantasy VII, to get all the items, and some of these are pretty cool-ass story-driven items, it's 200 hours of gameplay to get the golden chocobos and to get all the stuff. 200 hours. And the story on its own, if you just did the story and just leveled up, is like 120 hours of gameplay. Reddit just told me, another website just told me, this game, no shit, only has 26 hours of actual story. And I paid $80 fucking for this game, guys. There isn't even a story here. That's what I'm so upset about, is it's not that they're not telling the story. They didn't even do, From Software did it right. Okay? Everywhere you go, there's lore in From Software. Everywhere you go, somebody has a different opinion on the way the world is, on how things are turning out for everyone. Everywhere you go in FromSoft. This game, the lore is nowhere. I talk to random people, and they're just that. They're just that. Everyone you talk to is random-ass peasants who doesn't know what's going on. And you get a chance to meet with one person, and he's a fucking hermit. And you only talk to him once. He tells you to come back another day. But, dude, I don't have time. Because you literally told me that I didn't have time to dick around. Okay, and then I just looked it up. I have 7 days to do this. So I can't just be running around the map having a good time. I have to teleport. So I'm going to have to teleport to Vermont next and get that. And then I have to do it's dumb is what it is. I'm sorry. You guys didn't give us a story. You didn't do a good job telling the story. All you did was give us good graphics and a good combat style. And to which I have to argue. If all you're going to do is give us good combat and a good graphics style, why even advertise the world? Why even advertise the story? Who gives a shit about the character interactions? Because they aren't worth it. They don't matter. Everything that happened in the story, like the beloved quest line, it was all made moot the second you brought your player to this world. And that just goes to show that you guys don't know how to write a story. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. The people who made this game, the person they had write the story, did not know what they were doing. Because no one in their right mind would make the entire... I played 61 hours of gameplay, guys. 61 hours of gameplay getting to the point where I started doing this, and literally coming here makes none of that matter. Do you know how pissed off I am to have that revelation now that I just wasted all that time playing this game to find out that it doesn't matter, guys. This is the apocalypse. You sure, you did all that stuff. You fell in love with the beloved. You saved the kingdom. You exposed Adisa's evil plot. Who it doesn't fucking matter, because if you do the true ending to get the real ending, you cause the apocalypse regardless. Which means all that lovey-dovey shit was just there to fill time in the game because they didn't have a story past you caused the apocalypse and now you stop it. That's literally the story here. You were in a fake world, you broke the Matrix, now you gotta save the real world. Period. And they didn't fill it with anything fun. They just filled it with running around and getting shit on by random enemies. You see what I'm saying? There's not a game here, is what I'm arguing, and I will argue that until the day I die. There isn't actually a game. And then I could go argue with the fan basis on this, but all I would get is people who would say that you obviously didn't do the beloved storyline. It's like, that's not a storyline. The beloved storyline isn't a storyline. It's a simple fucking love interest. You know, notice how I keep comparing Elden Ring, because this game is obviously an Elden Ring clone. Like, the cutscenes look the same. Like, they're all fucking ominously driven. None of them explain anything. Like, the dragon, I got to the final boss fight, basically, and that's when I figured out what was happening in the story. And then I found out that the only thing that mattered that I got up until now, the only thing that mattered that I had was loot.
Many paths are closed to us now. on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt.
Like, that sucks. It's just so... You don't want your players feeling like the time they spent in your game was not worth it.
Confound this obstruction. I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won.
Just have to chalk this game up to one of those unfortunate times where I spent money on something that was a disappointment. Because this is why people don't trust AAA games, guys. This is why I don't buy AAA games no more. Because I spend $60 on the game to not even get a complete story. Oh, it's a complete story, but they didn't even tell it. They expected me to go find all the lore bits myself. They didn't even have any proper dialogue. None of the characters mattered. Ulrika's just a pretty face who was nice to me. They didn't even know how to give her a real character besides being a sexy love interest. I guarantee Dragon's Dogma 1 is much better than this. I almost promise you that the first game was flawless, because it was made back in the day when stupid, shitty, greedy people didn't get to make video games. Back when you had to have passion to do it, this game was made by someone who wanted to sell it for $70, is what I'm saying. They wanted it to look pretty, they wanted it to play well, they didn't care about the story, because they knew if it looked pretty and played well, people would spend $80 on it. And they did. I've seen the community. They're rabid fucking dogs about this game. And it's like, it's not that good. It's punishing and hard and rewarding in the sense that you get cool looking weapons and stuff, but that's it. You don't get rewarded for being the hero or the bad guy. Because like no matter what decision you choose, you're kind of the bad guy in this story. I caused the apocalypse, guys. I caused the apocalypse and now I have 7 days to stop it. It's not even, that's not a story. Oh, you think that Ulrika's, it's not a storyline. That is like, okay, the Ulrika storyline is the most cliche RPG love story I've ever seen. And I'm not even being mean and cold-hearted. I'm saying that they literally hit all of the keynotes and never broadened it. You show up, you meet the love interest, and they're this valiant warrioress who fights to defend a village. So you help her defend the village from a dragon, you save her life, and that endears her to you. And then after endearing her to you, you just go through the way and save her and be there at opportune times and help her out. And I mean, admittedly, this game was made by, like I said, made by people who just wanted to sell the game because they didn't think about, for example, why did you give me the power? Okay, so there, for example, there was a guy who threatened Ulrika with prison time and treason. So I picked him up and threw him into the brine and killed him. That broke the game. I couldn't finish the Beloved quest line because I threw that guy into the lake, and I have to ask the question, why would the devs have allowed that? Wouldn't they have made it to where, like, Ulrika's like, I would have rather you not killed him, but then the storyline continues, right? But no, they literally didn't let you complete the storyline, which means that the devs of themselves said, you will play the game, we want you to play the game, or you won't play the game at all. Also, these fucking... I'm not even going to cast, I'm just going to let you attack me. Every time I start to cast a spell, they target me, but if I don't target the spell, they don't target me. What the fuck? Like, they designed the enemies perfect, but then didn't put any time into designing the allies to make them worth it. So the enemies that you're fighting are absolute gods compared to your allies. They're just like the strategy Gs. Like, you can see it. Every time I start casting a spell, the enemies target me. But, like, my allies will watch somebody cast a spell, and the straightforward one won't go kill the mage. You know, the straightforward one will sit there and beat the shit out of a single fucking skeleton when there's 2 sorcerer mages in the back. You know, and it's like... just little nuances like that, and then you got just the other...
Follow me.
Thanks for staggering me out of my spell and not staggering me, but it's all good. That's why I have Salamander. But no, it's like, I could tell you 100% that oh my god, Chadley, god damn it. You weren't just the worst.
Follow me.
See, but it's like, that's another thing. Another thing I'm saying is they didn't do a good job with this game, because they didn't prepare you for this at all. Like, they couldn't have possibly prepared you to have to spend, basically get all of this shit done in 7 days. Like, it's basically saying don't take too much damage, because every time you rest, you're wasting a day, a vital ass day. It's just frustrating. It's like, the point of that, it's not like, they're not like, oh, let's make it a fun challenge. It's just like, let's make it tedious. This is just tedious. Like, I should just be able to run around in this apocalypse area and have a good time, but having a 7-day timer, meaning that I have to do a specific set of things, you know, in a certain time frame, it makes me feel like I'm playing fucking Don't Starve Together, and that shit sucks. Don't Starve Together is a game for people who like Don't Starve Together, right? It's not a bad game. It's actually quite fun and charming and great. Also, yeah, it's right. they get a chance to hit you with free meteors here. But, right, Don't Starve Together is a great and fun game, but it's one of those games that if you play it, say, default difficulty, if you don't have certain things by a certain day, you die. If you don't have the ability to fight Deerclops by the time winter shows up, and Deerclops does actually show up this winter, sometimes you get lucky,
If you know the real
you die.
nature
He kills you, and not only that, he destroys your entire base, which means he starts you back from square one, right? And it's like, this game is basically what this area is it's like, if I don't do it right, like, I'm sure there's some pretty fair amount of leeway, but if I don't do it right, oh well, I might as well. See, because as soon as I start casting my spell, the enemy's like, fuck the peasant that I was attacking, this is the player, he's gonna kill me, so I have to be a threat to the player, otherwise this... Yeah, I hate this game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't recommend this game to anybody. I'll tell them that it's fun, and it's engaging, but there's not a story here. Because there isn't. Like, it's fun and engaging, but you'll get... The reason the game's 80 hours long is because you have to literally walk everywhere yourself. There's literally only 20-some hours of gameplay here, and I looked it up. That's official. And see, that's the shit, bro. Like, that's the shit that's the shit. But no, the reason this game literally, no shit, I'm gonna start going onto the public forums and reminding people that there's only 26 hours of actual story. And that's a bad thing. That's a very, very bad thing. Because the point of the game is to get the story. You can't just fucking put all the story into text bits and lore bits and say that that counts. That doesn't count. That's actually screwing your player bases over a lot. They paid a shit ton of money for this thing just to find out that all they're paying for is cool graphics and cool playstyle. I'm not paying $80 for that. Apex Legends has cool graphics and playstyle, and it's free. At least I know that that game's a slog. I didn't pay $80 to find out that it wasn't a complete game. And that's what this is. It's not a complete game. I know I've been shitting on it, but it's because I paid $70 for a game that wasn't complete. A game that they're gonna release a fucking DLC for, you know? That's gonna be just another slog fest like this, with cool designed weapons, harder enemies than this one, and, like, if they fix anything, they'll make a fucking fantastic and long story, and they'll still sell it for $40, and I'm not gonna buy a DLC like that, because it's like Borderlands, bro. Borderlands 3 comes out, and it's an atrocity. It's a terrible game with a terrible story. The only thing that was rewarding about Borderlands 3 was the gameplay. Was the gameplay and the gun system, because that's the only thing that was fun about it, right? And then they, quote, redeemed themselves with the DLC, but it's like, you can't fucking redeem yourself with more, like, it's like, we made a mistake, so instead of just trying again and doing a new thing, we're gonna take the same game and add new content to it. How's this? You don't like Destiny 2, right? Destiny 2 is a bad game in your opinion. How about you buy a DLC that makes the game better, right? How insulting is that? Like, you didn't like the game because the story was bad and we obviously didn't hire good writers to write a story and you paid $80 for this game and didn't even get what you want out of it? Here, pay us $40 more and we'll give you a DLC that actually had some good writers behind it. You know, just to sit there and remind you the whole time you're playing that the entire first part of this game was not this good, right? It's like, it's just insulting. And the game community is why I'm probably not going to buy another AAA game after this one. Like, Dragon's Dogma 2 is the reason I'm going to be exclusively playing indie games on my channel from now on, because these games aren't worth it. You know, a AAA game used to give you, you know, a Metal Gear Solid type of game. Resident Evil was a AAA game at one point. Okay? And Resident Evil 1 is an entire experience, right? Amnesia: The Dark Descent, it was an indie game at the time, but that's basically a AAA game, and it's an entire experience, okay? You get the whole story, no DLCs, right? But then you got into this fucking, I mean, and I can't talk shit on Elden Ring, because Elden Ring, you paid $60 and you got a whole ass game. But like I said, Elden Ring did it right. They didn't fuck it up like Dragon's Dogma did. Dragon's Dogma needs to come up with some serious updates to fix their fucking game, because it's not good enough as it is. It's like, it's super fun. I want to play because the magic is awesome, but there's not enough spells. There's not enough magic. There's not really enough variance in playstyle unless you play different vocations. Because, like, I can't really play two different kinds of sorcerer here. I really get, like, the powerful spells, and I have to have fire, I have to have ice, and I have to have lightning. The fucking square button's really the only one that I change up, and I feel like I have to have Seism to be able to deal with, like, golems and stuff, because without it, golems are impossible to kill for me right now. So it's like, I love that stuff, I love the mechanics, I love having to have different spells. Like, oh, here's a harpy, let me use my lightning spell. Oh, this is a lizard, let me use my ice spell. Like, I like that, I really do. I love that kind of mechanic, but you guys just should honestly make an update, right? Take out all the story from this game. Make it all about running through the world and causing the apocalypse, and just make it take 26 hours to do that. Like, fuck the story. Who cares about the beloved, right? Who cares if you have a love interest that is gonna die in the apocalypse anyways? Like, what, is there a nice heartfelt scene where she comes in and helps me during this? Is it like if I help all the people that I get a guide like this, and otherwise I have to find it myself and it makes it harder? Because if that's the case, then I'm bored. Like, that's just it. That's really what it kicks down to, is I'm just like, I'm so engaged by the mechanics and the playstyle, but like, the actual game itself is so not rewarding that I'm bored. And that's why I get so upset when I die, because I'm not getting punished for failing, I'm just getting punished for playing, you know? That's actually, I'm going to make sure to tell my friends that, like, just understand that you're going to get 26 hours of story, spend 80 hours playing the game, and the reason, yeah, that's it. I'm going to tell everybody, the reason this game has 80 hours of gameplay is because it literally takes 10 minutes to walk anywhere. You will not make progress in this game. Like, fast. You cannot make speedy or even efficient progress in this game, just because of how they designed it. Like, we don't want fast travel because it takes away from the immersion of the game, they say. Even though it actually, fast travel adds to the immersion of the video game. You know that, right? Because immersion isn't about, it's not like it used to be. It's not about playing as the Metal Slug team. It's not about fucking playing as the main character anymore. I designed my personal character. The point of this video game is for me to interact with the world and have a, is to interact with this world and have a good fucking time, right? It's not to go around and like it's to interact with the world and have a good time. Like, I could give a I lost my point. I don't really have a point. I'm just kind of tired of this game. Because it's like I spent all this money on it, and it's not even complete. It's not even really that good. It's like, it's just, it has fun mechanics, and it's pretty. That's it. That, what I just did. Why did I destroy it, he said?
Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling, but I trust you won't object if I take it. After all, your role is to save this world. Go, do what you must. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world.
Right, I bet if
I will slip the yoke.
So if I fucking would have let him talk to it or mess with it or something. See, now here's the thing. I have 35 Worm's Life Crystals. Where the fuck is the merchant that I spend the Worm's Life Crystals on? Because, like I said, they didn't do a great job helping the player out at all. They said, oh, this game doesn't hold your hand. Like, no, buddy. This game doesn't do anything for you, period. Okay? This game doesn't do anything for you, period. It's like, they don't tell the story for you. They don't fucking, they don't help you, really. They just give you cool weapons. And if you're cool with a game like that, then this is the perfect game for you. If you don't want a good story, then this is the perfect game for you. But if you want something real, this isn't real, guys. Like, I wish I could fire the devs who made this game and say, just like, listen, you could, this is what I argue, is like, games that don't want to do a story, just don't. Like, it's evident that they just wanted you to run around and kill the dragon and then find out all this stuff as they go, so why even give us missions and heartfelt fucking... Like, that's what I'm asking, is like, why even waste your time with the heartfelt fucking... with the heartfelt cutscenes and stuff when they're weightless, you know? And, like, you could argue with me all day, the cutscenes and stuff that happen in this game are pretty fucking weightless, because it's like, why do I care about these people? I feel like I'm caring about, like, someone like Ulrika, for example. I feel like I'm told to care about Ulrika because the community cares about her. Not because, like, they gave me any real reason. They're like, oh, she's a woman and she likes the main character, so you have to give a shit about her. And it's like, fucking no. No, the fuck I don't. I don't even know this lady. She has literally helped me 0 times. I have done nothing but help her every time. And it's like, I understand that, like, I shouldn't judge the worthlessness of the fucking pawns by what they fucking do for the character, but, like, you can't judge the worthlessness of the fucking NPCs by how they look and how they act. Like, you have to, there's so many I'm including all of the factors when I think about why I don't care about Ulrika. It's like, she is literally just someone who is nice to me and blushes when I talk to her. That's all she's done for me story-wise. Like, other than that, she hasn't helped me. She didn't show up when the dragon was there, and that might be my fault. Maybe I was supposed to have some people there helping me fight the dragon, but I doubt it. I doubt it, because I killed it just fine. obviously. I'm here, aren't I? Which, it just makes me ask the question. I just don't have the desire to keep doing this. I'm gonna be honest, that's really what it boils down to. Because it's like, I've learned how the gameplay works, and that's the thing is, guys, I understand the mechanics, and I am good at this game now, and being good at the game, I don't want to keep playing, because it's just not fun. Like, I gotta run all this way just to fucking talk to some dude to find out that I have to run all this way again. Like, I wasted my fucking, fairy stone just now. One of the 2 valuable, super hyper valuable ass fairy stones they actually give you. Because it's like they designed the entire game for this one scene, right? Like they wanted you to be able to run through the unmoored world for a long time, but like, and then it's like, why didn't you guys just have the balls to make the game about the unmoored world? You know, like the first 26 hours of gameplay, the first entire part of the story, right, could be told without all their fucking stupid ass cutscenes introducing characters that don't matter. And I mean that. The characters they introduce with those cutscenes likely don't matter except Captain Brant. He's the only one that's actually cool and useful. He's the only one that helps the player and cares about the player and isn't just some stupid, lame-ass love interest, bro. I'm tired of love stories. Because people want a love story and it's like, they're never well done. I also pushed you. You should be falling. Whatever. Get off of it, dude. But yeah, it's just like, come on, guys. Like, how are you going to charge this much money for this game and it's not even a complete game? That's the question I want to ask. There's 80 hours of gameplay. There is actually 80 hours of running and fighting. That's all you do. That's all you do is run and fight. That's all this game has to offer is running and fighting. It kind of sucks. Like, if that's all the game had to offer, why didn't you cut the price in half? Because they wanted to lie to you and tell you that this game had something more to it so that you'd get into it and beat the whole game and just feel hollow and empty inside after you do. Because that's how I feel. Even knowing that I broke the game and that's my fault I didn't get the whole story, I still feel hollow and empty inside, even though I know the story at this point. Like, I can, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can tell you what the story of this game is without even having got it. Like, okay, so from the start, you wake up as the Arisen. The world's a cycle, so the dragon, you kill the dragon spawns right after and chooses a new Arisen. It's just a cycle. The Arisen gets to be king, and then so on and so forth. You find out that that's a cycle by talking to the old man, and then you find out that none of everything that you do really matters. You know, maybe you get to pick allies in the end. Maybe, for example, maybe helping Ulrika would help me here, right? Maybe she'd be at a point here, and she'd be useful to me to help me carry me through this part, guide me or something like that, right? Maybe, but it's obvious that I don't need to do any of that, right? So it's obvious that none of that has any bearing on whether or not I get here in the game or not. And so it's like, so that's that. So it's like the real story is just the fact that my character is supposed to come into the Unbound world and stop the chaos that happens, right? Like they create the chaos by breaking the cycle and, you know, killing the dragon and themselves and destroying the cycle and adding chaos to the world, and now I'm here to stop that. That's what the story is. There's a dragon, that's actually a lie. Here's the real world, try to stop the apocalypse. That's the story of this game. Hands down. Case in point. You could talk about all the nuances that happen with Ulrika and Disa along the way, but that's just bullshit semantics that might as well chalk up to being a soap opera.
We pulled through in the end. From
I said it. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2's story is basically a soap opera that the player gets to decide whether they give a shit about or not, and that's just a terrible way. Because it's like, look at Disa and compare her to Bloody Mary and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me the devs didn't just say, oh, we need an evil queen to get in the way. God forbid we just let the player be the king and have that be the game. Like, they have to be a peasant. See, that's the thing. I think this game would have been way better if I would have just been the Arisen king. And then that be about hunting down the dragon and finding out all this stuff as we go. It would even, you wouldn't have even had to change the story. I still could have fallen in love with Ulrika, you know, because then she'd have been like, oh my god, you're not a piece of shit. You actually want to help, like, protect the world and stuff. And then she's like, that would be the endearing thing, not just some random fucking broke bitch scrub who keeps showing up out of nowhere, as is the MO of these games. You're literally just some broke bitch scrub who keeps showing up out of nowhere, causing either doom, devastation, or happiness. Like, it's kind of boring. Like, I want to be a king, you know? Can I be a king and then have, like, the story be how the dragon uses humans like Disa to rip my kingdom away from me? Like, right? Say I'm the king and I am the thing, and then the false Arisen shows up with the Godsway to usurp my kingdom as claiming to be Arisen, that I am the false Arisen with the Godsway. Now I have to build up my claim to be the Arisen. That would not only add like 20, 30 hours of story to the game, but it would have been an infinitely better story than just you start off being screwed over. Oh man, you can't have nothing good from the start. Like, man, why can't we lose our kingdom in an active time? But no, it's just that's the kind of shit that these game devs do. These AAA game devs do. Yeah, guys, you want to fucking help me, maybe? Instead of stand wherever. Like, dude, I hate this game. Why are these followers this bad? This enemy is perfect. They put all of their effort into designing the enemies and then said, oh, the release date's coming up. We got to drop this game, and we're going to drop it now. Literally what happened, I guarantee. Dragon's Dogma is going to have to apologize to the community soon. Because, like, they clearly didn't finish this game. Dude. Get your fat, stupid, lazy asses over here. How the fuck are they stuck? There's literally a fucking path, bro. That's what they literally didn't. They should have postponed this game a year. They should have pushed it back another year because you guys didn't finish your fucking game. Like, I really wish you guys could get sued for releasing games like this that aren't actually finished either. And guys, what are you doing? You worthless ass waste of fucking flesh. Get over here. What are you stuck on? He's not even going the right way, dude. Where's this stupid bitch at? This stupid bitch over here? Oh my god, this is what I say, dude. Like, they didn't finish this game. These guys shouldn't be this broken if the enemies are as well designed as they are. I'm not gonna rest until somebody starts calling out the Dragon's Dogma 2 devs for not completing this game. Because it's not. It's not done. It's not done. It's not even good. Why are you over there? I've called you to me 4 fucking times now. This is what I'm saying. The commands don't even work, dude. Where they're going to be like, oh, we're sorry, let's fix it with a DLC that you pay $30 for. And then they'll add all these updates with the DLC like they didn't make enough money in the get-go of this game. God, I hate games like this. At least Elden Ring's a complete fucking experience. Like, they released a $40 DLC that's basically going to add an entire another game. And you already know that because Bloodborne did it. Bloodborne's From Software, and From Software doesn't fuck their player bases over, is what I'm saying. This game fucked me over from start to finish. From start to fucking finish. Bad mechanics, bad character design, bad story elements, and that's it. That's what it amounts to. Bad story elements, and the fact that I can break the game, and the devs didn't, like, you know, do everything they could to stop the player from breaking the game. They didn't even try to stop me from breaking the game. They literally let me pick people up and fucking throw them. Like, you didn't think maybe the player was going to pick up and throw Disa into a lake? Oh, we did, so we gave you the ability to resurrect him. But you didn't change the story interactions based on what the player did. So you didn't really think of that. You didn't really think of the kind of player who would do that. You probably, in your dev team, said, why would we worry about that kind of player? They're just an asshole who wants to break the game. It's like, no, asshole, I'm a human who wants to play to human politics. I took care of the opposition. She's dead now. And you felt like punishing your player bases by not giving them a viable, you know, like, oh, like, we don't want you to do that, so we won't make it possible for you to do that. That's how game devs do their shit. Also, yeah, why is Chad the one getting punished? He's not even, dude, he's not even, why, like, I get that, like, why is, like, that's what I'm asking. Why are the enemies smart enough to recognize that Chad's my support mage and attack him specifically, but my guys can't even fucking stay on me when I press the to me order? Proof that this game was not finished when they released it. Like, this dude is smart enough to go out of his way to attack my support mage, but not smart enough to fucking... Aggravating, dude. Hard focusing Chad. Hard focusing Chad. And my dudes are having a hard time even staying close to him. Which is because he's teleporting, but... Look! Hard focusing Chad. Teleporting away from Regalia. And that's probably because the person who designed Regalia didn't give him the roar ability, which is, I'm starting to notice, is why it's necessary. But like, I shouldn't need an ability to keep the enemies from attacking my people. I don't know, man. I don't even think that's an argument point I can make. That's not what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, like, why can my dudes do nothing about this? You can't argue that it's my team build when the team building doesn't even work. I'm sorry. I'm just bitching at this point because this game is stupid. Like, I have to put all this work in to not even get anything from it. I'm not gonna get anything from beating this game. Like, I'm not gonna feel better because there's no bold revelation to be had. There's nothing to be had from beating this game, I guarantee it. It's just gonna give me items and say, congrats, you beat Dragon's Dogma 2. Reasons why I wish the sorcerer... See, another reason the game isn't complete. Why does the sorcerer not have a holy attack? Is there a holy attack, or do I just have to find it? You know? Stuff like that. Sorcerer needs a holy attack. You know why? For moments like this, when Salamander isn't quite good enough to kill the enemy on its own. Oh yeah, not to mention the fact that I'm literally wasting time. Every enemy I fight is actually a waste of time here, because I'm on a timer. I'm on a 7-day timer, and oh yeah, the sun's actually ticking every second I fight. I've probably spent like half a day fighting this dude at this point. And I still gotta go across the country 3 more fucking times. Like... It's just not a worthwhile challenge, is what I'm saying. Like, oh wow, you're on a timer. Haha, hope you don't fuck up and take too long and have to restart from the beginning. Hope you save yourself in good spots because this is supposed to be hard. Oh, you beat the game after all. This is the challenge zone. It's like, I didn't even beat the game, bro. You gave me 26 hours of gameplay to get to the dragon, and it only took me 60 to get there because I sucked at the game for the first 30. Like, if I'd have been good and just realized that 4 mages works, I would have shredded this game. I'd have just had 4 mages, I'd have been running damage with the high Empryon and shit, and then had 3 support mages with Levin. And if I did that, I'd be literally unstoppable. This dude would be dead. Like, if I wanted to restart the game and play through all of it and get a better experience, I could. But then what? I'd spend 100 hours of gameplay to find out that I still come here, and it's still this move. I'm not going to stop complaining about this game, because it sucks. It's only good combat. And it's not even good combat, because your fucking followers are half worthless most of the time. It's just stupid, man. It's just stupid that I spent money on this experience. And it's even worse that people in the dev team probably wouldn't even feel remorse. They'd just be like, oh, you're just one of the ones that didn't like the game. Sucks to be you. You don't really matter. That's really the gaming philosophy as of late. Because games have been bought up by billion-dollar companies like everything else, and billion-dollar companies only care about the people who suck up to them and pay money to them. But look at this, okay? This one enemy, okay, is the reason I'm not going to be able to beat this area and have to restart. What is this? What is this? Defeated the Headless Horseman. Wow. So it's just a hard piece of shit for the sake of being a hard piece of shit. That better be a good fucking goddamn ring. If it's worthless, I'm gonna be upset. Fucking stupid. Sure, that's good for a warrior, but like... Another thing these games do. I miss the RNG loot. I miss loot that just dropped from enemies. I miss Diablo. I miss Diablo, guys. I really do miss Diablo. Like, when the game just told the story to you, you went through level-based stuff and got better as you progressed. You didn't have to, like, you know which caves to avoid because they're worthless to your build. You know, it's like, you know how many caves in Elden Ring are worthless if you play a sorcerer of some kind? Like how, like, going into the caves is literally a waste of time. Which is fine. It's great, but you know how many fucking hours I wasted playing Elden Ring? And that's the thing, is like, these games make it feel like you're wasting time to wander around and get the loot. Like, why am I picking up this fucking item that I'm never gonna use? Like, it doesn't help me progress the game at all. It's just an inventory space now. And I'm not bitching about that because I love inventory spaces, because you'd be surprised how many of those weapons I've like tried out and loved because I had them. But it's like, it's just really dejecting to get loot sometimes, because it's like, ah, wow, this is a one-time loot drop that I'm never going to use because I'm a sorcerer, and this is for the rogue. And I notoriously hate rogues. I just don't like archers. I don't like snipers, and I don't like archers. You can thank fucking goddamn Halo for that. I do not like snipers after Halo Reach. Put that shit on Legendary. Any of the Halos on Legendary, the beam rifles are just the worst. And that's for a reason, I know. But that's what I'm saying. I don't like snipers. So I refuse by nature to play sniper classes or rogue classes unless I'm playing Battlefield. It's the only time it's okay to use a sniper is in Battlefield.
Are you alright?
If you're playing fucking Call of Duty and you're using a goddamn sniper, eat shit. Sorry, if you're playing Call of Duty and using a goddamn sniper in a close quarters map, go fuck yourself. You're not better than everybody because you can quickscope. You're literally using a gun that one-shots people. That's not skill. It's a one-shot. It'd be like me walking into Radahn's arena and one-shotting him with Moonveil pre-nerf and like claiming that I was good enough to beat Radahn. Like, you're not good enough to beat Radahn. You used a cheesy, cheap-ass weapon.
Carrying something.
I just can't wait until I get to the final boss. Find out that it's some hard-ass fucking dragon that I couldn't possibly beat because I'm not leveled up enough and don't have the gear I need. And I have to basically restart most of the campaign to be able to fix it. I can't wait for that. This is another reason why the sorcerer needs a holy spell, which is also the reason why I'm going to get off the sorcerer. It isn't even that good. The mage is better stat-wise. Like, statistics-wise, the mage is better. I could just have 4 support mages, right? We'd all have Levin and Frigor, and I'd have Levin, Frigor, Emprian, and honestly, that's probably it. I'd have like
Not compared to the thrill of victory.
I'd have something else, but like Emprian, I need Emprian during this part, is what I'm saying, because these fucking ghosts are terrible. These ghosts and skeletons need holy damage, and I mean, that's my fault. That's actually my fault. I realized that and then never actually stopped to do something about it. Like if I took off Solemnity or something, if I took off Solemnity from Chad and put Emprian, I'd do a lot better here.
Will this march never end?
We can't rest, guys, not until we deal with the second one. I'm not resting until we deal with this second pylon thing, because like, I know that sucks. It sucks. It sucks that they designed it like this, but I know. It's the timer. It's the time. It's not. It doesn't add to make it fun. The timers do not make things fun. They do not. The stress. Just because something's more stressful does not mean it's more fun. Okay. Okay. Can we get that through our heads? Stress does not equal fun. The reward from surviving stress is not happiness, guys. It's regret. That's what you're feeling when you beat bosses in Soulsborne games, is regret. You're not happy that you're won. You're happy that it's over. And I don't see why I have to argue to you people why that's not the way you want to feel playing. You don't want to be happy that the boss fight's over finally. You want to be glad that you won. It's not like Radahn was a challenging boss fight, it's that he's cheap and half the boss fight is literally spent getting close to him, right? Radahn, you spent more time in awe of his backstory than you did actually giving a shit about his character. Like about his fight. I kind of wish I had some like better stamina regen, like a spell that increased my stamina regen of some kind. I bet it. Like I don't have it. I don't. If it exists, I just don't have it. Also, yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like this person would not be resisting lightning very much. I just don't feel like. I feel like it would do the same amount of damage fire does. Yeah, look at this cool-ass interaction for an enemy. It's just, it sucks that I'm so upset with this game. I should be having such a good time with what's happening now. But because the lame-ass masochistic gaming society wanted to make every game a fucking slog fest. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Every game has to be a slog now or you people won't be interested in it. Like, you have to struggle for every second of gameplay or you people get bored. And I don't think that game devs should cater to you guys anymore. Because you're gonna make a gaming like this, only 10 people in the world will want to play games thing. And it's like, we're trying to build games that are good for people, and the only games that get notoriety are games like this that only play to one person's play style. You know, like, you're only gonna have fun with this game if you're a number crunching psychopath who only cares about maximizing damage. Like, I'm not even joking. You will not have a good time with this if you're not maximizing damage points. As you can tell, my party doesn't do maximum damage for where I could be, so I'm actually struggling because of it. Like, whereas if I would just go back, to having 4 mages, that was working so well, I'll just turn myself over to a mage here. I won't even have to worry about being under-leveled. I will level up so fast in this area, and our combined Levin magics will probably insta-kill everything. Like, and that's like, it's like a damn shame. Like, it's not like, where From Software does their games right, is that I am intrigued enough to want to keep playing. Like, I want to know what's happening, but this is just like your cliche end of the world story, and like, there's no intrigue here. I know exactly what's going on. Like, Elden Ring, I'm more confused by what is killing me. I'm like, wow, this monster that's attacking me is terrifying. Like, god damn, these are just a bunch of big, angry, aggressive pieces of shit. It's like this game was supposed to be Diablo or something. I'm just so pissy because every time I try to talk shit on this game, it gives me a cool cutscene that makes me feel like I shouldn't be talking shit on it. But I'm like, I don't care how much effort you guys put into designing the stakes. It doesn't mean your game's worth it. Like, you guys probably spent, that's the thing, they spent that much time designing the animation on a stake. On a fucking stake. You guys are terrible game devs, and I hope you don't get to make a DLC after this, because you don't deserve to make more money on this game until you fix it. Like, that's what I'm saying, there's only 26 hours of story, but you guys have a stake, the animation of a stake that looks almost real, okay? That's what I'm saying. You guys didn't give us a story, but you'll animate a motherfucking stake. That proves that you guys are billionaires, okay? That proves that you guys are a $1 million company that cared more about the money than this, because you guys sat there like, oh wow, look at our best, this is the top best animating crew we can have. Look at how cool this stake looks. God, the players are gonna be just accosted by how cool this stake looks. I can't wait for a week. A week's gonna go by and people are gonna be talking the same kind of shit I do on this game. They're all like, oh, this is the best RPG I've ever played. This is the greatest shit. I'm like, yeah, have you guys beat the game, though? How many of you beat the game? How many of you beat the game and are easy to please? I'm not easy to please, and that's not my fault. I shouldn't lower my standards for an $80 video game. I spent $80 on this bitch. You know, I could have bought, like, gas to put in my car for, like, a week. At least they're all different. I will say that. I was gonna be real upset if it was another fucking urn that comes down. It's kind of cool. This is gonna be hard though, especially seeing as I'm not healed and you didn't give me a rest point before this. See, I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. They didn't want you to make it this far. They never expected their players to be able to fucking beat this shit. Like, come on, guys. What the fuck is that? Come on, guys. What NPC do I have that was supposed to survive that? And now I'm just getting consumed by the brine. Yeah. What the fuck was that, devs? That's not fair. That's not even balanced. That thing literally just nuked my party. You're not gonna beat this unless you're max level. Am I supposed to be max level to be able to do this, bro? Because I'm not replaying your whole game. I'm not. I will not play this whole game again. In fact, I'll just delete it after this live stream if I find out that this isn't doable. Like, bro literally insta-killed my fucking guys. And I know that they're, like, Regalia's weak. That's fine. Chadley's weak, too. But I'm gonna try and leave. Can I leave? I'm gonna give him the fall. Oh, wow. Go figure. Oh, and I can't even leave? Oh, wow. Yeah, take me out of here. Take me out of here. This boss fight's worthless. I can't kill this thing, bro. I didn't get a rest spot. I didn't get a fucking... Like, how are you gonna do that to me, bro? I gotta restart from so far away, dude. It's not even worth it. Like, I gotta run so far. Even if I teleport, man, I gotta run. I gotta run so far just to make it here to find out that this dude is cracked. Then Arcane Bolt does 0 points of damage, by the way. I know that not everything's supposed to do damage, but Arcane Bolt doing no damage also doesn't stagger anything. It's like Arcane Bolt for the mage is literally worthless because they said we can't have him have good spells and a good main attack. That'd be unfair to the game. Because let's be honest, the mage is the best class in this game, as usual, which is fine. But like, this guy's really weak to ice though, so this might work out in my favor if I can just keep my team alive. If he doesn't do that stupid ass nuke the goddamn area in front of him attack again. He's not exactly a fire dragon though, so you think he's weak to fire? Think I could salamander him? Oh yeah. That's OP as fuck. There is no team I have that can survive this, and then I can't even get my teammate back. Like, I get this is the end game area, but you guys obviously had no fucking idea how to make this boss fight reasonable. God damn, just like, oh, just wait, you got till they launch the nuke, and then you gotta go res your party. Like, I know my party's weak, but man, there wasn't a rest stand out here or nothing. You fucking kidding me, bro? At least he ain't flying around yet, but I also haven't pissed him off yet, so... What even is this fucking thing? I have yet to see a unicorn, so why is there a unicorn horn on it? That'd be funny if there was actually a unicorn that I didn't see yet. Just gonna keep spamming it. I don't really want to lose to this thing now that I've got him down 2 health bars, basically. Nah, I'd say this game's a solid 5 out of 10. I'd say it's probably a 50% good, because the gameplay is great, the visuals are great, and the world is really fun to run around in and fight stuff in, but like, the story's terrible, and the player interactions aren't complete, and your NPC followers are awful, and they don't work half the time. So I'd say it's a 5 out of 10 so far. Like, for as cool as this boss fight is, I'd probably just rather play Elden Ring at this point. Like, I could go back and fight fucking Plasudasax and fight an enemy that's harder, better designed, and cooler looking than this thing. I could go fight Fortisax, and this is basically what Fortisax looks like, except it's, Fortisax is much larger, doesn't have griffin feet, and has draconic wings. And he's much larger. Same kind of skinny body, though. This thing doesn't have any purpose, neither. It's just a chaos dragon, just here to be hard. Like, I don't know anything about this thing. It's just a goofy-looking enemy. It is goofy-looking, too. Look at them weird-ass wings it's got. Like, it's nonsensical. I guess it's chaos. It is pretty chaotic. I'll give it that. They nailed the chaotic look on this thing. Kind of sucks that I'm resorted to, like, spamming one spell, but I could probably get away with some weapon. I mean, really? Is it even fucking worth it? Because I'm doing constant drain damage. Now he's flying. Just a little bit. Let's go. Let's get it. See what I'm saying? This guy's literally just Plasudasax. Or fucking Fortisax. Like, constant laser beams and shit. Like, they took the Elden Ring handbook for how to design a fucking final boss fight. Like, what's crazy is I don't even know what the final boss is. This isn't even him. I doubt it. This is just some random fucking dragon that's guarding a thing. I like that Regalia kind of got his shit together and is staying alive, which is why I want the fighter. Because if the fighter's up there, they'd be stabbing the dragon. Because like it's like the warriors are one of the player classes. I think it's better. Wonderful. Now everybody's dead, and I didn't think about that. Oh great. How wonderful. Uh-oh. Oh, got them both though. Come on, Regalia. Come on, Regalia. Yeah, don't stand in that, by the way. Yeah, look at me when you do that. I can avoid those attacks. My pawns can't. Damn, bro. It's another reason I want to fight is they can have like divine defense and stuff and take less damage. The warriors are only good when they're charging attacks. If they're not charging attacks or swinging their sword, they're actually taking the same amount of damage you normally would. So it's like the warrior's great. Oftentimes it doesn't take a lot of damage, but the fighter is just consistent. It's always using its shield to block with. It's always, I think it's better. I think that's part of it too, is you gotta pick the right followers, and that's how all these games are, let's be honest. I knew that. Oh boy, how much you want to bet I die here?
Look out, Risen! We're under attack! You are in need of healing. Allow me.
I mean, Regalia is definitely done. I mean, that's a cool spell and all, but like, what weight does this creature's power have on me? Like, I don't know anything about it. It's just some monster. It doesn't even have a name. I mean, it's a terrifying spell. I kind of wish Haggle did a little better damage, I'm gonna be honest. It's good, but it's not... I think it's meant to be paired with Salamander, though. Great, now I'm silenced. No, I'm not. Holy shit, they got it. Holy shit. It's just like they didn't know what they wanted this monster to be, so they said, fuck it, let's make it everything. Like, notice how a creature like this isn't even that large, how my guys can be at the end of their health bar for, like, ever. God, if I had Meteor on right now, I'd probably be fucking this dude up. Uh-oh. I'm just glad he's not breathing breath attacks. That's what makes the dragons deadly. Is the lack of a breath attack is why my guys are still alive. Man, that's a good thing that does no damage. Like... I mean, I would be intimidated by this thing in real life. I think if you guys would have made it like blood red color, I think that's probably was part of the design and they thought it looked too cliche. I bet. If it was like red though, this thing would be menacing as fuck looking. Or if it was black, like a dark, like blood, like black color, like oh, it'd have been sick and menacing looking. But pink is kind of odd, I'll be honest. But then again, it looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely not want to fight this thing in real life. Especially if it's doing shit like that. Are you right? This is why I don't like you, Chadley, right now. This is why I'm really upset with you half the time. But unlike an actual dragon, this dude's a lot less pissy with me personally, so that's I can work with this. Can I get tiny from here too? Nope. But it's okay. Leave me alone! I am glad there's a little no damage buff when they get up, so that they can't just get thwomped because you revived them at the wrong time. See, it's like for a game that like they obviously wanted to put all this stuff to make it like it's like it looks like they wanted to add like a bunch of shit to this game before they released it, and then just said to release it anyways because the fucking executive studio. I guarantee that I'm talking all this shit on the dev team when it's the executive studio forced the early release of this game when they had no right to be releasing the game like this. Like it's done enough to be playable, but not done enough to be fucking awesome like it should be. Like I feel like this game should be. I should be having a great time. This should be an epic experience, but it's like 26 hours of story, guys. Like that's if you don't do any side quests. 26 hours of gameplay. That's how long it would take you to beat this game if you didn't die once. Love that. Love that, love that, love that, love that, love that. Please leave him alone. Yeah. As long as Regalia... I honestly think Regalia dying right now might be useful. Very nice. See, that's what I'm saying though, is like Regalia can just sit there at that no health bar shit for a long ass time. I also think I'm kind of goofing myself for playing the sorcerer because like I don't have all the end game like Meteoron spells, so I would be better off for the sake of what I do have going to mage and using just a conglomeration of mage spells because like not because like the sorcerer is bad per se, just because I don't have the spells to make it good. Like I legitimately don't. I didn't take enough time in the other world to get all the spells, so here I am. And I'd say I could switch over to mage, but I'd have to buy mage gear, and I don't have, there's no shops here, I don't think. And I'm not gonna buy mid-game armor to try and survive this shit. Everybody come here, everybody come here. Get away from that shit. See, Regalia, this is why I wanted you to come here. Tiny. 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 You're insane. Thank you. Well, okay, you could have continued. I mean, fuck, you did that much effort. I mean, you're insane still, but, like, you tried. She did try. I'll give it that. She was going to, but my to-me order probably messed her up, so I can't blame Tiny for that. She's just a psycho. See, he's less shiny now because I'm fucking him up, see? His luster's leaving, which is cool. See, it shows that they put a lot of love and care into this game. It makes me kind of feel bad because, like, I guarantee that this is a case of the executive studio ruined it because they forced the release of it when the devs were like, hey, yo, we're not quite done with this yet. Like, if we release this now, the devs were like, fuck it, we're releasing it. And not only that, we're charging $70 for it because we're getting our money out of this game. So I guarantee that's what happened, because I guarantee the devs are not happy with the way this game turned out. And they're just trying not, they're just glad that people are still hyped about it anyways, you know? Because it is good, it's fun, but it's definitely, I hope in the future they update this game. Also, what is that? What was that? What hit me? Random ass. Oh, good thing you're in a good spot, Regalia. Holy shit. Oh, and see, now that he's, he has less spots to hit, so my ice is doing worse, so I need to, that's kind of cool, see? Like, they clearly built this up to be a cool thing, but, like, there is not, it's just not enough going on. Oh, yeah, Tiny. Oh, yeah, Tiny, bring Regalia to me. I know this is our chance to strike, but I can't take it, because just bad timing, you know? Yeah, bring him over here. Regalia goes right into Swamp Town. Like, right into Fuckville.
Just a short rest.
Oh, I see. I need to hit those there. I bet I'll do. Okay. Stop. Stop. Yes. Yes, to me, lads. To me, lads. To me. To me. To me. I wish there was a special item you could get that would increase your green bar. I wish you could have like a really rare item that I could use to heal them, so I could heal Regalia back up a little bit, but even a 10%er would be fine by me. A fucking 2%. See, I literally don't do damage unless I hit its front, so I might as well just start. Such an OP attack too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start using Levin. It does less damage, but it's the only target spell I can use. Hopefully this guy starts getting its face a little better. Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate that. At least you waited until I got my dude up and not as he was damageable, you know. Kind of sucks that I don't do damage to it, but I get it. I get it. It's a cool mechanic. It's not like it's invincible. Come on, Chad! Yes! I love this mechanic. Heal him. Regalia needs, yes, yes.
Wait right there.
What are you doing? Why is it raining all of a sudden? I don't like being drenched. You can knock that off at any time. It's not good. It's not going well, Mr. Krabs. Come on, Chadley. Hell yeah. We're at its last health bar. If I'd have known it was going to get this different, I'm going to keep spamming ice, I think. It's the only thing I have that consistently hits those spots it has. And I just need to do damage. I need damage. I hit his head? That's only that spot, huh? Oh, fuck yeah, bitch. Oh, now I can hit his head. Okay, cool. Okay, I get it. He shouldn't be too much worse now, because all I can hit is his head. This is the point where the game's like, okay, you've done it. You got it. Congrats. You beat him. He's going to be way easier now, but he's also going to get pissy, so... I'm gonna hurt. I'm fine! No! I was fine, damn it! Come on. Don't hit me with the spell. Come on, just let me get it. Just let me get it. Nice. Regalia, no. Ow. Chadley, I need healing. Chadley, please, dude. Yeah, I knew I needed to leave. So is he just gonna sit in the air now like a bastard? Oh yeah, good. Come down. Bitch. No! Sir Chadley! Oh god, I'm in trouble. 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 And Sir Chadley's in trouble. And Tina's in trouble. Oh boy. Come on. Just let me get it. Let me just cheek in here right quick. Don't hit me. Just let me cheeky get it. Yeah, thanks for letting me cheeky get it. I definitely got it. Maybe I did. Maybe I moved at the last second like an idiot. But hey, I got both of them. It works out. Why? It's working! Just keep fighting, lads! I really wish he would press triangle once up there and hit it in the face. It'd knock it down, I guarantee it. Now, this thing would be so fucking hard to fight as a warrior with as much as it's flinging around and shit. I gotta admit, that shit's hilarious. I got you, Regalia. Don't give up yet. If we do this, though, if I beat this guy, I'll be able to rest, because I don't have to worry about wasting a day. This is probably not supposed to be easy, right? Like, I'm not supposed to just fucking come in here with a shit haphazard party like I have and just win. Okay, oh, that was good. Come on, Tiny. Bring Regalia to me. I'm gonna this. Just... Oh, fuck yeah, dude, look at that shit. That doesn't seem good, though. Oh, that's perfectly good. That's what I wanted to see. I don't even know what this thing is. It's chaos personified, I guess. Who knows? But I killed it. I killed it. See, that thing I don't feel bad about killing. This thing's, that's literally a...
By our efforts.
I need to find that merchant, bro. But no, that's literally like chaos personified existing to just kill people. See, I can feel good about killing that dragon beast. I cannot feel... See, I need to get all those seeker tokens so I can get fucking Sir Chadley. There's a staff you can get your mage follower that makes it to where whenever they go down, they'll res themselves. So it's like I wouldn't ever have to res Sir Chadley until, like, at all. I think it basically means he would be infinite support mage at that point, which just sounds stupid and OP. But I win. I beat that thing.
Oh, look.
Is the sky getting any clearer?
Materials yonder. Just waiting to be
See, but no, because I beat that, I can rest. I can take a second, and because it's only day 2, right? I think because I beat this thing, I probably made some serious, like, if we want to talk about in the future when people are doing strategies for this end game stuff, I have a feeling that, like, I probably did a very good thing by coming here and getting that out of the way, because that probably could have been a nasty hang-up if I'd have waited too long. Like, I could go speak to Rothai, but all I have to do is get rid of these. Which means the next ones are some actual serious journeys I'm gonna have to take, because I don't... That's gonna be a bitch. See, and I'm glad I didn't go to the Malachite Forest then, because I'll get a chance to explore all this as I go. Then again, I should have went there, because there's gonna be a lot of loot that I'm not gonna want to have time for, so I'll go here, then I'll go speak to him, because that'll also get me an opportunity to mayhap... See, I'm gonna keep myself because the sorcerer is working. I'm gonna get a fighter. Regalia's... I dig in Regalia. Whoever made Regalia, you did an excellent job with them. But, like for example, them having in spirit basically prevents them from taking elemental damage. And that's so good.
Were I to return beyond the rift? It.
Yeah, for a game that, has literally nothing going on of interest, like, I'm pretty intrigued. Like, it's crazy how that works out. But I mean that too, like, this game is literally just like a cliche apocalypse story. I'm not even joking. It's like a cliche apocalypse, and everything you did before now didn't matter because of the apocalypse story, and it's like, I don't really care anymore. I'm not upset with the game being shit, I just want to beat it so that I don't have to play it anymore. So that in the future I can say that I played it back before it was good. So that when the game gets better, if they do actually update it and fix it in the future, then if it does get better, I'll get to be thankful that I played the game now, so that when it's all awesome and good and perfect, but they won't fix it. I mean, the story they're never going to fix. I'm sorry, guys, 26 hours of story is not enough. Just because it takes 80 hours to get the whole game done does not mean that the story was good.
Let me get that.
And this game obviously wanted to pride itself on a good story, so... I stand by it. Not only do I stand by it, I know I'm right, because I've seen games that, that fix that issue, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna go to... here.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
So dying here is the bad end, by the way. I just realized that. If you die here, your character wakes up back in the thing knowing, like, they know the truth of everything. They know that they're living in a loop, and they wake up.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strength serpents, there!
Bolts of lightning shan't do us any good against it.
Like, I mean, what? I know Arcade Bolt isn't supposed to be phenomenal, but what does it do? Because I think it's staggering. I think it's building. I think it's the reason he's falling over. Like, I think it does something profound. Like, if I wanted to just spam out this the whole time, like, it wouldn't be a terrible strategy, but, like, I just don't... Arcane Bolt
Looks like
isn't
that.
exactly good, is what I'm trying to say.
You'll not live to regret this.
I have a feeling the merchant went to this town. But I'm gonna take Solemnity off of Chad and I'm gonna put High Empryon on him. Just because if there's gonna be a fuck ton of undead around here, he's not gonna cast it perfectly, but I want him to at least
Never thought I'd
be...
see the day when I'd be in your debt.
It would be better for him to have it. Because then if every time he does cast it, the undead will basically get punished. Because as far as combat goes, that's what this game is. It's like, imagine Pokemon. If they throw out a Charizard, you're gonna throw out your Squirtle or your Blastoise to fucking... You're gonna throw out your Blastoise or your Wartortle to punish him for having a Charizard.
We would be
Like, if they say
invincible.
they're resistant to lightning, try ice. If ice doesn't work, try fire, you know? I don't wanna... Because if I go down here... Okay, if I take the path this way, it'll lead me straight there. Right, whereas if I'd have just taken this cave, it would have taken me... Yeah, let's not. Let's just take the cave. I can... It'll be fine. I'm not gonna rest until I talk to everybody, though. I may not even rest at all. I may just... risk it, set out, and, Because if I can, honestly, if I can get to, this one, which isn't that hard, especially now that I can open this door. If I can get to this one on this day, then all I have to do is do those 4 things and then fight like a final boss or some shit like that. So it's like I don't have a lot left. Like I'm actually thinking now is at the point like I should probably just bring all my curatives out. Like I've had a million curatives stashed away at this point. I'm gonna have to check.
Can I interest you in a room, sir?
I would, but I don't want to rest right now, like I said. So I'm gonna put everything away first. Yeah, I'm gonna put this away for now, because I'll find the guy, you know? And when I find him, I'll just remember where I found him at. Yeah, if I wasn't carrying 2 fucking camping kits. Yeah, how much use are these gonna be? But it's like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think I can really fault myself for not exploring in this game, because the game kind of told you that you didn't have a lot of time to explore, you know? So they literally did. It's like, if you accept a quest, you have to get it done. So it's like, I had it quests going from the start, and they would tell me that I had a timer, so it's like, I didn't want to explore it all, because I felt like I'd be punished for doing so by failing the quest, so it's like I didn't, oh, well, I guess I'm changing her out. So I should probably not. I'll tell you, I'm gonna put all my consumables on Chadley. See, I'm really glad I kept all of this shit, because like now I've got like, oh, so many potions and oh, so many things, and then I'll be able to separate all this amongst whatever team I have. I'm just gonna keep all these on me and try to avoid taking damage as much as possible, because I'm gonna put these on me, for Christ's sakes. I don't like being silenced. Okay. And I'm gonna make some last second potions, but that this way I'll this way the next, because I wasn't ready for that dragon fight at all. Like if you couldn't tell, I probably should not have been able to kill that thing. It probably should have reset me. But because I'm cheeky and know how to avoid damage fairly well, we're gonna deposit these because I'm literally changing Regalia out. So we'll put them, like I said, all on Chad, because if Chad's the only one who has them, he's probably going to be more liberal with them. Whereas if they all have them, they'll use them first. Like I think it's like they're more likely to use consumables if they have them, and if they have this spell. So it's like if I give them all consumables, they'll be able to be independent for longer. Okay, let's just see. Mighty Rober. I want to make as many of these as I can. These Roberants, and let's see. Let's make one of those. Let's see, what does it do? Ooh, I can make a fuck ton of lantern oil. That's good. I can make some salubrious droughts. Make some more dried meat. I mean, this is some end game preparation. I'm glad I've been storing all. I'm glad I didn't just sell all. My first and original inclination in games like these is to sell stuff, all of the crafting materials, because I'd have like 10 million gold at this point. I'd have so much gold it wouldn't even be funny, and I would have, my gear would be maxed. I'd be able to just like, oh, I need to go get stuff. Let me go to a merchant, one of the merchants that sells stuff, and buy it. Like I almost feel like that would have been to sell all of the craftables and consumables, and then just at the end of the game, before you come here, if you wanted to do it right, just buy all your stuff and max out your stuff at the end. Like if you did all that, sold all that, you would end up having literally like 2 or 3 million gold by the end of the game, because that's just how much stuff is. I guess I'll make fucking shit tons of lantern oil. Obviously not going to carry it all, but I'm glad I have all this rotten meat now, though. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, let's put, let's say 60 of these away. Let's say probably 65 of these get put away. So yeah, I'm gonna keep like the Mercamelli. I don't need it. I'm gonna keep it just in case the game's dumb. Keep it just in case the game's dumb. Probably don't need it. Probably don't need it. Probably don't need it. Probably don't. Probably don't. Guys, see, these I can't get rid of. These I'll give to Chad for now. That's where all the weight comes from. But these are going to be so good. I'll split these evenly up amongst my party.
Glad to be of service.
I'm going to get a different mage instead of her because that armor's trash that she has. Also, that's fun. Nice. Yeah, because that armor she has is trash, so I'm going to get a different damage mage. Okay, Chadley, I know this stuff's going to get heavy, but... But for now, we're just going to have Chadley be my workhorse, and if we don't take too much dablage, it should be fine. If I don't take too much damage, he shouldn't use the potions too much. Right? Right? And we're in the end game, so I can justify using all these potions finally. Which is kind of an actual complaint that I've had. I've not been able to use my potions. See, and now that I don't have any crafting ingredients that I need...
None better.
What if... Okay, so I don't... Hear me out. Oh, I turned all of my... Oh, I don't have any materials like that left. Oh, it's because I'm depositing. So it's like, what if I took... Like, I don't need any of this shit no more. Oh, sorry. I don't need any of this shit no more. Like, it won't be worth much, but I could... I mean, what am I going to use the gold for? I'll just... It doesn't matter.
Glad to be of service, sir.
So is there a rock here? There is a rock here. Okay, is it a big rock that allows me to actually decide some things? Or is it just a go fuck yourself, here's what you get rock?
Must we run everywhere? You're an impatient one, Arisen.
I was gonna say, please oh yeah, see, 59. That means I'm too low level for this shit. Simple, we got calm. Flag, Levin, Fire Boon, and Palladium. Not bad. Not bad at all. What is wrong? I'm not trying to look there, what is wrong with your face? Damn, you look like you got fucked up in battle somewhere. God damn. Hi, Halidum, Celery. I don't know what that Celestial Peon does. I'm gonna look it up right quick so that I keep seeing paying, but I don't. Okay, what does it do? Oh my goodness, it doesn't tell me the people. One of the best buffs, it's a buff. What does it do? Unlimited stamina for the duration of the effect. Okay. Increases movement speed and attack speed. Seemingly the same as high celerity? Holy shit, Celestial Peon is crazy. 25% damage reduction. Significantly increases your stock. Oh my god. I don't even care. I'm gonna take celerity off of fucking Chadley then, I think. Holy shit. I'm good. Thought maybe it was going to be interesting. What do you got? See, that's not bad neither. See, that actually, I might take her instead of the other guy, because Celestial Peon is fucking crazy. It good stamina regen, gives you attack and movement speed increase, reduces the damage you take, and increases your knockback resistance. Like, that's kind of fucking crazy, but but if I get this, what's her inclination? Kind-hearted, that's great. So if I get her, though, my personal weapon will be doing ice, which means I'll be more likely to freeze the enemies when I need to. But Celestial Peon is good. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I just don't want him at all. It's probably a specific build that one's going for. See, I'm thinking, because you would have Halidum and Celerity, then I could get Celerity off of Chad and for another like damage spell or control spell. And I think this is the guy. He doesn't, and he does have, that is technically face armor.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
I don't like that. Nope, he's straightforward. I'm good. I'm gonna go over here and get her. I want that Celestial Peon, but I don't really care.
I'm attentive and loyal.
See, what does Tiny have? Let's look at Tiny before I dismiss her, because she has, this is not Tiny. She has High Flag, High Levin, she has Solemnity and Argent Succor, so yeah, I would rather have... She's good though, I'll have some stamina regen, brother. Your pawn's gonna come back.
'Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Her face is all agonized.
If ever you need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
Oh, see, I can't take you, Sphinx Mother, because you don't have a helmet on. You will literally Like, I mean that. There is no helmet on her head. She will literally instantly fucking die. So I have to... If I want a mage, I have to take this guy.
I see you recognize my work.
It sucks that I'm wasting RC like that, but I don't really care. What is RC? I can get it for killing ghosts. Like, who cares?
The time of our parting has come.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's.
Okay, so now he'll be buffing the shit out of us. He's straightforward, which means that I need to pair him with probably a straightforward fucking fighter. Okay, kind. I don't want a kind heart. There we go. Now we're talking. You look like you're shield pummel. You're 0
Pleased
RC.
to make your acquaintance.
Mike Tyson. Fucking yes. Alright, Regalia was excellent though. They're getting a good gift. I'm gonna give them one of my special items that I don't want. You can have a Panacea. You were an excellent follower.
I'm not one for tearful goodbyes.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy.
See, I want him to have the shield defense, but then again, I don't think he needs it. Now I'm thinking about it. Just give him 4 attack ability. This dude's gonna go fuck stuff up, I hope. Right, and now, the next fire pit I go, I can get Chad and I can take him off of celerity, because that's what this guy's going to be doing, and then I can put Chad on, like, Empryon, high Empryon, because I need it. Isn't there a campsite right here? Campsite right over here? I'm going to go take this fucking dragon down real quick, because I want the Worm's Life crystals. See, right, because now I don't need... See, and then high Empryon, extended range, longer lasting light. What it does is that any undead in the radius get hit by the initial blast and then take like a constant damage. It's not crazy, but it is profound in the sense that it works exceptionally well against undead. Now I don't need celerity because I have someone casting it and Celestial Paeon. Yeah, this will be better. Now, damn, we're all full because
Really now?
I touched the
You
rift.
mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So that dude I need to find is around here somewhere. This dude's gonna get his ass whooped this time.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Understood.
Oh my god, it is like infinite fucking stamina. Holy shit.
I shall aid you directly.
I was out of the way, I think. But it's okay, I wasn't. Obviously. This dude's not fucking happy, though. I really wish he'd stop attacking me directly. I kinda wish he'd quit attacking my mages, too. Like, why? Why is the dude? Why do they fucking hard focus the player, bro? Like, goddamn, every enemy does that, dude. Like, you can't just play a sorcerer because every enemy has to be programmed to target you specifically because they know they'll lose if they don't.
My fury shan't be arrayed against this foe.
No sense burning it then.
Now that makes sense, because I did just kind of damage the ever-living piss out of him. That's fair. Also, that's, I mean, reasonable. He could definitely turn his head faster than I could run, but fuck you for doing that shit to me. No, it's reasonable that he got me then, because I popped a boil on him, and that pissed him off, but like, fuck Christ. Such bullshit. And because I didn't press the help thing immediately, my team doesn't even try to assist me, because the AI is fundamentally broken and doesn't actually work. That was
Then we best fell it quickly, or else wait until its fury subsides.
Fuck its fury. Yeah, bitch. That's what you get for being weak. Get covered in fucking wounds and shit.
Why do we not use this to our advantage?
Yeah, thanks for changing to its foot at the last second. I love that. Damn, straight up, I can, while that thing is active, just fucking spam out lightning. But because I do that, my team is not competent in fucking defending me, so... And now he's not gonna leave me alone, because I did enough damage to him. God, dude, it's annoying. Like, I hate being able to do enough damage and then not just being surrounded by a bunch of fucking fighters all the time.
Test our metal most.
I am well aware. I will protect
Targeting is kind of awful sometimes too, but it don't matter.
Master, watch out!
Comes directly to me. I mean, admittedly, I would attack the mage too, but like, fuck, he just comes and lands on you. Does like a quarter of your health bar in damage. Love how I switch to the fighter and I just automatically start doing less damage. Of course, it's also, I think, the mage, because he only has high flagration. I have 2 buff mages on me.
The end of you.
Dude, it's just like I can't even keep distance because he won't stop targeting me because nobody else is doing enough damage to him. It's fucking aggravating. I switched to the fighter. The fighters don't do damage, bro. So they have to have the shield summons ability. But these fucking idiot assholes who don't understand the fundamental basics for building a fucking tank never give him the shield summons ability. So now, I don't have anybody to call the aggro off of me, ever. You know, they don't do enough damage on their own, because I didn't set them up to do damage. I set them up to have damage on the fucking pawns. It's frustrating. It sucks. So I have this problem where the dragon only focuses me. And I can't get him to stop focusing me because I have to do damage to him. It's terrible. The party making system in this game is so finite that it isn't even worth trying to figure out. You have to have certain party members because you can't use certain combinations. I can't even get the dragon off of me because my people aren't fucking damaging enough. It's stupid. All because I changed one person, and now because that class literally cannot damage unless it's hitting specific spots, fails, right? Sitting here wasting time fighting this fucking thing that won't get off of me. I'm just gonna stop hitting him, dude. It's the only way I have. Oh, now you're pissy. Only spell I have is 11, dude. This is terrible. I hate that that's the mistake. Ooh, you should have known better than to put a fighter on your team. Like, come on, bro. Like, how is this my fault for not thinking, oh man, I have to have a perfect combination of damage and attack spells. The fighter can't actually do damage on his own because the AI won't allow him to hit the enemy like he should. He should be popping the boils and shit. He isn't even climbing. He just lets the dragon fly over here, lets the dragon land on me, and then what does he do? Goes up and doesn't even start attacking it.
Too slow.
Doesn't even start attacking it. I have a go order placed. Now I do. Because he's trying to hit it in the fucking face instead of climbing up on it, because the fighter has to climb up onto the enemies to be worthwhile. Arcane Bolt is worthless. You're literally not even worth using it if you're gonna fucking play the mage. What is he doing? Like, he can't even swing. I'm never using a fighter again because they're literally worthless, bro. Like, they don't do damage. He's not even damaging the dragon. Like, him being up there hitting it is not doing anything to me. And now he's just standing in that acid shit. Like, what's the point in having a fighter if the player's not going to do so? Because it just hard focuses me. I don't want to have to use 4 mages to kill stuff, man. It's like, I want to be able to use a fighter, but because my team isn't set up perfectly, I literally can't do so. This is just annoying. It won't get off my dick. Like, it literally just won't leave me alone because I have the audacity to do too much damage to it. Definitely should have went with the other person because she had damage skills. Sphinx Parent is worthless as a follower unless I have a team of warriors. Like, I would need 3 warriors to make this team even good. He just, like, full support. Chad was good on full support. The mage I get has to be a damage mage is what I'm saying. Like, I have to have somebody who only casts spells. That's all they do. Because this shit's just stupid. This isn't even worth fucking fighting at this point. Like, I can't even cast a spell because he crosses the distance in the time it takes me to charge the spell up. You know, in the time it takes me to cast damage, he's already on me, so I gotta run away again. If I charge my spell up, I walk too slow to escape him. Here he comes. I'm lucky that I only took 1 hit there. Because, like... Fucking, oh great, you're gonna turn and look at me immediately. Look at that. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. Like, why can't this fighter, he has 4 damage abilities and he can't even use them. I get that this is literally a flying dragon, bro, but like, even when the dragon's on the... Oh, fucking thank you, bro. Really appreciate that shit. Like, even when he's on the ground going after it, I can't do anything. Like, I'm just gonna have to run away from this dragon until my dudes do about a whole health bar worth of damage on their own. Just fucking land on me, bro. I'm just gonna run away at this point. It's cheap. It's cheap, cheesy, and not a good fight. It's not even worth it. I'm not gonna get anything from this fight that's even worth it, man. For my fucking pitiful lightning that doesn't even do damage. Fucking, it's annoying. He has 3 attacks. They didn't finish this game, guys. This enemy has 4 attacks that he throws at you. He breathes fire and he swings his claws 2 different ways. I'm leaving. I can't fight this fucking dragon because my team literally doesn't do damage because, oh my god, fucking apparently having 2 support mages and a fighter doesn't work because my sorcery isn't enough without Meteor on, right? If I don't have Meteor on, this part sucks as a sorcerer. It sucks too. You made all of my spells, all of them basically worthless because you're like, oh, we'll give them better spells at the end of the game. I can't say that this game has been a good experience. Let's be real. It's not. It's just hard, it's punishing, it's not even really that fun, there's no story. The game devs obviously didn't care about it. Look, I can't even escape this fucker, bro, because I wasn't beelining it out of here.
It is no small wonder that Oxcarts have ceased operation, given the state of things.
It's a shame.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna... I can't even escape, bro. I can't even escape combat. You see what I'm saying? This game is terrible. Like, they force you to fight. They force you to fight every single interaction. Like, I could have avoided this fight, yeah, but you'd think I'd be able to kill it with my magic. You'd think my lightning magic would be able to kill this thing, and now every second I spend running away from it, it gets closer back to full health. All because I fucked up and didn't choose a damage mage. That's how easy it is to ruin your gameplay. Like, my whole party fell apart. My whole team fell apart because I changed one mage. Okay, and that's stupid. That's never how your system should work, because then that means there are only like 6 builds in the game that you can actually use that actually work. And I'm not joking, that's serious. There are only like 5 builds that work, and I'm about to show you what those builds are, because I'm going to Vernworth, because I'm going to use an actual port crystal that lets me search for my fucking heroes. You want to see the only viable build in this game? It's not like, it's either 4 of one person, or a support damage mage and any 2 of it. See, I have to have one of these 2 idiots not supporting. So I'm going to keep him support, and I'm going to change Chad to damage, make it smart. You know, I'm going to be dumb about it.
Dragon made for a formidable enemy.
However unsightly or formidable,
It wasn't even unsightly, it was just stupid looking. I'm telling you, if you guys would quit making stuff pink during these scenes, they would actually be intimidating. You guys make this shit pink and it just looks fucking cute. It does not look as cool as you think it does when you make the main bad guy at the end game pink or purple. And it's not, I promise. It's not as menacing as you think it. In fact, the instant you make an enemy pink, I stop taking it seriously. And like, so does the entire gaming community, but it doesn't matter. So, yeah, fuck the fighter. He's literally worthless. So I'm gonna go back to a fucking... Because he doesn't do damage, and that's not the only thing that matters, no, but he isn't even tanking, right? Because look at this, most of these people are like, this guy has Bellow, that's great, he has Bellow. This guy has Inspirit, so this guy's probably a tank, so that's probably fine, right? Roar, look at that, he has Roar, not Inspirit though. See, they should have Roar and Inspirit, so they roar to get the attention of the enemies to drag them off of you. That's what the point of the fighter is to drag the aggro off of you guys so you can sit back and cast your spells and shoot your arrows without getting fucked on. See, this guy right here, he's basically fucking perfect. Like,
I know precisely when it...
cost 0 is fucking perfect, but this shit, like, what I'm saying is there's a skill these guys have called, not a skill, a weapon skill called, it's a shield summons, and they bash their shield. And if they use that, it has a chance to get the enemy's attention and give them, it puts the aggro on them. Not having that either means that this person has a team of warriors and a couple of them do that, or they're suffering greatly. Like, it's like, I'm gonna have this dude who has Inspirit and Roar, so he'll be... I'm not giving this guy a gift. He's gonna be...
Whatever else might be said of me, know that let us work together.
This guy's gonna be... He has, like, the best armor you can have, too, I bet. That's pretty sick-looking shit. That may not be the end game, but that's some pretty end-game-looking shit to me. But he has Inspirit and Roar, so he'll be calling the enemies towards him and debuffing himself, which means if I have a... If I search for a kind-hearted mage, because I don't want him to be straightforward. I want them to be by me The only reason I want them in combat at all is to go buff him, and the rest of that I want them to be casting spells, because I recognize the usefulness of a warrior, but it's just like, fuck, bro. I do want an element, though. See, Celestial Peon, High Highlight. Oh, look at that. This is full buff mage. This is like perfect full buff mage, and then I can put all the
I
damage
happen to understand Elvish, Master.
And I've never run into an elf that speaks Elvish, but I'm good. You don't get a rating.
Power of magic
You're not.
is
You're only good for support. That's fine. And this what this lady is. She's only good for support. But she's actually built smartly. So she'll be full support build.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it
buffing
is,
us.
when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month?
Has it been that long since I last talked to him? A month? Or has it just been a month since all this started going to shit?
The end of the world. Are things truly so dire?
Doesn't even know what's happening.
Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains.
Oh yeah, because I never went back and stopped the third or fourth dragon attack to Melv.
And I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending...
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
But the other thing is about that, I don't think Ulrika could have been dead. Because she was on top of a mountain. They never gave closure for that, by the way. Like, the dragon gave me the choice to sacrifice the beloved to him to be the king, or, attack him and fight him. And obviously I chose to fight the dragon, because the call of loot cannot be so easily resisted. But, it didn't even give any closure to that, so you don't know what happened to Ulrika. So I'm assuming that because I didn't do her quest line, that she's dead right now, and that's just how that works, because that's how the devs designed it, which is, I guess, fine. I didn't do the quest after all, so if... But I don't see how I don't understand how they can make the stretch to logic that I'm the reason she died.
Have you business with the guild,
quest
sir?
like she wouldn't.
I should be glad to assist you.
I don't know, maybe there's something that's supposed to happen. There's probably definitely more cutscenes I didn't get to witness, because this is like a... I only witnessed like 40 gigabytes worth of game. But it's like, I don't think the other 40 gigabytes were story. They were side quest stories. Like, Ulrika is not a main quest. The beloved bullshit, the fucking stupid-ass love stories that these games love to thrust in for no reason is not a main story. It's not even important. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even affect the story. The fact that she's worthwhile at the end, if she is, doesn't matter to nobody. I don't want him wasting his... So, but here's the thing. I got high Emprian and high Levin, which means that the more I cast Levin, the more he's going to be back there casting Levin with me. But I have Levin. And now I have someone who doesn't have element on their weapon. So I'm going to give us ice affinity specifically because we're fighting a dragon. Fuck that thing. Fuck that thing. Fuck that thing. Fuck that thing. Stupid fucking dragon. I'm upset after that fight. I want to change something up here. I don't even really use Seism half the time. It is only good against a scenario like this. Perfect example where the goblins are actually holding still and against golems and such. So it's like I could probably trade this off for like free gore, you know, or I could trade this off, because then it would be another easy spell that I could shit out that isn't fucking lightning. So when the dragon's on the ground, I could just be spamming out free gore and slap it in the face with a giant ice ball. Or I could be hitting augural flare. I'm gonna go. Augural flare is probably what I'm doing, because I don't have the end game like Meteoron and Maelstrom spells, so I kind of think I have to use augural flare because it's the only thing I have that does fat damage like that. Because this augural flare will hit it, and the more times you hit it, it blows up consecutively, so you can get like 6 massive-ass explosions. And it basically guarantees you stack them.
Treasure chest.
Come
So
take
it's
a
like,
look.
this dragon
You'll be
is in
glad
for
you
a
did.
reckoning day. If I hit him on the face, he'll fall over, and then we'll hit him, and then I'll just sit there and spam augural flare at that point. But we're gonna, seeing as I can do this, get any of it upgraded I can. This is like where it counts, so. Well, it's better than fucking nothing. Do you sell anything better now that we're at the end? You do. It bears the ability to inflict silence. Oh my goodness. Which this is what I have. Because it's upgraded, right? So if I get this one. Oh, it's the steel urchin, I see. So there's a fire variant of that. Ah, that's what that dude I just got has. Grievous horns. Do I have anything for me that would be good? Nah. I think I like Anathema. I'm not even. Anathema is goated. It puts debuffs on him when I hit him, so it's like, I don't think I can get rid of Anathema. But let's think here. So he has. So the Anchor to the Heaven is the downgraded version of this, which he literally has. So if I do this, it lowers his damage, but it has the ability to put I'm doing it. The ability to silence them, to keep them from casting magic when he hits stuff, and he's now a damage mage? Yeah, say fucking less, bro. I'll keep doing it this stupid personally. Wow, that's cool. Oh, that's a cool looking shield. Oh my goodness, I wish I was a fighter. I don't. I really don't. I'm glad I'm not a fighter. Fuck being a fighter. Fuck being a fighter. Fuck being a fighter. This class is probably cool, but yeah. Yeah. Necrotic Shriek. Yeah. If it has a chance to fucking silence him, I don't care that he's doing
Do
less
come
damage.
again.
It doesn't actually matter. To keep him
Our
from
packs are
using
heavier,
abilities and
and our
spells, say
purses far
less.
lighter.
An investment made
less.
for safer travels can hardly be called it.
Well, and quality's what you need if you want to.
So if everybody has get anything that's better. Too bad. Too bad he can't equip it. I would totally do it. Give him a witch hat. Okay, so I can get, see, it's a sorcerer's thing. Oh, but that is just so bad looking. That is most definitely a feminine corset. But it fixes itself. See, that's a lot better. Damn, these are probably good for me, I bet. Oh, no? Oh, that's pure sorcerer. No. Because I got that dope shit. That's right, I got that dope shit. Shit. I mean, this is, like, Chad needs it. God, I wish I could get a better fucking pants, too. Oh, man, too bad. Too bad. What's it? What is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's actually worse than what he's wearing, so never mind. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need the pants. He needs a better hat, though.
Survive. So before you check the price, just remember.
I really want to try the magic archer build. But then again, I really don't have the desire to fucking grind up another 273 or 4. Just definitely do this. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
This game's rigged. You were never meant to get your stuff maxed out from the start. I don't know. I don't know where all the Gargants were. There's more Gargants I could kill. Maybe the ones maybe they respawned in the cave, I bet. I just didn't want to go all the way back there, I bet. Let's see, so I got everything upgraded I need. I kicked that bitch's ass. So I need to go way up here. Which one's easier, do you think? I think going south will probably, because I can just go here. Yeah, see, because I could just hit this road. Go deal with this one, and then just fast travel back up here. I'm the only one of us that's hurt, and I can deal with that. I'll rest when I get closer. Okay.
Very well. I'll return.
I'm glad that they made these, like, they're being way more liberal with how many of these they give you towards the end of the game. I'm actually super... So now, what I'm actually going to do... No, see, I was thinking I was going to take this thing with me so that I could go down here. I might actually, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this thing with me. I'm going to set it down here so that if shit goes awry and I need to, if I start getting hurt, I can teleport right back. Yeah, that's a terrific idea. I probably should have been doing this the whole time. Just having a port crystal with me so that whenever I needed to go back to town, because then I could have spent more time grinding, but it's just like, I don't know how much gold I could got. Like, if I wanted to upgrade my gear, I can't sell anything, right? But if I wanted to get enough gold to be able to properly use the fast travel system, I would need to sell everything I collect. So it's like a double negative. Like, if I went through the game though and sold everything and just didn't do upgrades, like, you could still beat the game just fine. Like, you would have the best gear you could get. Your main pawn, whatever build they have, would have all of the gear. You would be able to buy all of the gear you need. You wouldn't have... Who is this? He's some random fucking tattooed guy. I'm not gonna revive him, I'm just... Fuck, I'll use one. This is the one fruitless revive I'm gonna do. Unless I see somebody worth it. Because I don't want to waste these. I'm just curious to see if this guy's even... Like, if he's just a peasant. Just a peasant.
The red cloud. They swallow all they touch. I suppose the safest places left to us are the...
Oh, well, good luck, brother. Have fun surviving in the wasteland. Probably should have left you dead. Probably was a mercy. Right, so now I can go this way. No. No, I cannot go this way. See, the good news is that most of the villagers are dead now, so the frame rate should be better once I'm running through bushes. Yeah, this game is probably in the future going to get a comprehensive update that changes like a major... It's like, I bitch a lot, and I spend a lot of the time I've done playing this game bitching, which is not good for my stream. I know. I don't care, though. But it's like, I've bitched a lot, but it's like, a lot of the things I've said are pretty goddamn correct, because it's like... It's just unfortunate, you know, that you guys could have taken, like, more time. And I don't even think it's like I can blame the dev team, because I bet if the dev team were just... could just sit there with their own will and do every single thing that they wanted to. If they wanted to put every single idea they thought was good into this game would be fucking absolutely phenomenal. Like, And it is pretty goddamn fun. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm too picky, man. I come from an era of games where the game came out perfect, and it's not like it wasn't buggy. I just mean that it came out and it was a great, wonderful story that had a beautiful experience, and it just seems like games have been dying lately. And this game is kind of a testament to that, because it's like it has this world, all this lore, and all this cool stuff, but it's like at the end of the day, there's really nothing to do other than run around and kill stuff. And if that keeps you entertained at the end of the day, I'm not saying you're wrong, brother. I, in fact, think that you should be entertained by simple things. It sucks being a complex person, okay? Because you fucking sit here and you analyze these games, you analyze the stories and the elements and the gameplay, and you look at the things you know about how these games are made and shit, and it's like, it sucks the will to play them out of you, like, because it's like you see how it could have been if they'd like done it differently here, and it's not even like I think I would have done better. It's like if you spent less time animating Steak and more time designing a better story, it would have been perfect. I could give a fuck less about your Steak animation. Congratulations, Unreal 5 does all the work for you. You think I don't know how video game design works? You guys sit in front of a computer and type. Half of video game design, guys, is a prefabbed code that they add stuff to. The adding stuff to, the fine designs on these armor sets and the designs on this weapon is the stuff I'm impressed by with coding. Like the way the fucking dust rolls through the air, and it actually kind of almost looks like it moves around my character just a little bit, you know? Like, I take appreciation in those details, but it's like, that's not enough. Like, you can't just have a pretty thing. If the sake of running around in a pretty world, if it's the sake of running around in a pretty world, I'll go play, like, you know, I'll go play, like, a fucking story-driven game, like Beyond Two Souls or something like that. You know, I'll go look at the scenery in a game like that, whereas, like, this game, I want to be engaged, but there's nothing to engage me. You know, the story's literally 26 hours, and I reiterate that Final Fantasy VII, the Originals campaign, can take you 200 hours to complete if you don't, like, do exactly just story things. And if you, oh my goodness, here we go, let's get it. Bitch, I want this shit. I'm a little different now, bitch. Keep teleporting around, keep teleporting around. I'll let you actually fight us. Let's see what happens. You only got one thing to target, so our girl player is going to be very bad for you. I need to quit wasting this. I need to let him, yeah, see, look at that. The warrior's just better. Unfortunate. Out of stamina. Hit him at least once. So if he teleports, does he lose the flare? That'd be kind of a crazy thing about this enemy. That'd be an interesting thing about this enemy to be terrible, but he's gonna get it this time. Good, see that shit is ridiculous. Not quite good on this guy though. He doesn't have body parts to influence it. But it still works, so... Oh, you're undead, bitch. Oh, damn, is the fucking light making... Oh, man, I think something changed. He is not teleporting as much this fight. And I have a feeling it's because we're fucking doing the deed to it. See, this is why I wanted high imprint, because there's a lot of fucking undead shit here. It may not be doing a lot, but it is working.
We must press home our advantage.
Go Wolf Leoris. Damn, it makes me want to make King Leor fucking Diablo 3 for some reason. How's that taste, bitch? The only spell you technically need is Augural Flare if you want to be a little bastard. If you give everybody Augural Flare and then just have them spam their Arcane Bolt at it, it'll probably instant go. I'm not even joking. You'll have like 15, 20 explosions going off at once. It'd be fucking hilarious.
All might have been lost in the we put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
Fortune favors
Does
us,
this do
it would
anything
seem.
for me? Is it just a
Mayhap it's
aesthetic
time
thing?
you used your lantern, Master.
Why? We have high and free income. So where am I going? So what happens if I just never lead any refugees back there and just do this? Do I get a different ending? Is that how intuitive this is? Oops. Maybe I wanted to save some people. It's okay, my fault if I didn't, so can't really blame the game. Do I need to be down here? Yes. Do you want some heat, bitch? Oh yeah, you want the whole piece. Alright. Team. I know I did the thing and did the stupid thing that I do and I went the wrong way. Far away from my team. You're dead.
Feast your eyes on this. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
These beings are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. I shan't let them off.
Ha, get out, get out. At least it's not high. That'd be terrible. I'd have been taking some shit right then. I mean, so it's like, what is the point in rescuing refugees, right? That's like the questions I want to ask the devs. Is like, what's the point in rescuing refugees? Can't I just end the apocalypse? So it's like, I'm just gonna end the apocalypse. Oh, he's it's okay. You know, one thing I haven't been doing and I need to start using is that basic ice spell these little skeletons keep you. They keep sending like this basic bitch ice spike, and I can guarantee if I speared a dragon in the heart with that shit, it would probably kill
You
him.
need appealing, Arisen.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Understood.
Leoris is about it too. See, looks like he got a good ass axe. Somebody was really happy to give that axe to him. It's a testament that you definitely don't need the in-game spells to win. Let's try and get these skeletons first, hopefully, because I do kind of want to kill that. I need a freakish mate. What's up, buddy? How's it feel being a skeleton? See, this is where all the real player come in handy. Watch, this should just... Hopefully I can hit his head like that. I probably won't. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, guess what, goat? You're going down, buddy. Staggered and salamander's ass. Even though this is a... I don't have to use all real play on this thing. gonna, if he's gonna be a bastard, so. Yeah, because I just realized this thing is undead. Because I saw it burst out with fucking, that entry and it was doing some serious damage.
We can feel it want to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe's head.
Go fuck yourself. How about that? See, this is definitely one where I feel good about killing the enemies. This thing's definitely a monster. Like, it's not like a mythical chimera. It is a fucking undead monstrosity at this point. Yeah, bro, just fuck my dude up. Don't. Keep it cold. That's why I love the ice damage. It's what's really good about. I think that's why Arcane Bolt does so little damage, is because it's super crazy good at building up element damage. Like if I had fire on it, it would be doing absolutely wonderfully. But ice keeps stuff slow and moving slower, so. Oh, of course, that's not just your normal classical freakish mage. That's a black mage. It's just distinctions.
No rest for the weary, it seems. We will be hard-pressed to find victory if we cannot heal our wounds.
I'm going the right way, yes, okay. I was going to see the lights. At least all the skeletons down here that got consumed by the brown or something. Yeah, bro, you really just be a dick like that, huh? What a badge do to you, bro? Super sorcerer with the basic spells. That's all you need, though. Literally. I'm saying, if you just got 4 mages or 4 sorcerers with like Levin, Haggle, Augur of Flare, and High Salamander. 4 sorcerers like this, they would just be chain casting those spells and shred just about everything. And it'd probably be hilarious. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is there not a... If this is a boss fight, like, I'm cool with that. Like, if this is a boss fight, why? So I'm gonna give all of these to him. All of these to him. these to her. I'll take 7 of them, might as well, and then I will... If it's a boss fight, I want him to be able to know. I want him to be able to heal. And then Chadley is just like, I want Chadley to have a bunch of heals on himself personally, because he's like, emergency button. If nobody else survives, it's Chad and I. Like, he is the last fucking hope that I'll just be backing away from the enemy, charging up Levin, hoping to God that I survive. But I gave myself some potions just so that they don't have to focus so hard on me. I don't know if this is a boss fight. It could just be a fucking a maze or some shit. Who knows? I'm gonna get rid of it though. Oh, just another one of these? Oh, but his horn's different. That doesn't excuse it. What is this thing? What is this? What's gonna be different about it, guys? What are you gonna do? If it motherfucking explodes the whole arena, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh wow, you're just gonna do that attack? That's great. Hopefully Leoris can tank that. Glad my mages are staying back. Our girl flare is gonna come in super handy when it's just his head though. Like, I'm probably just gonna do what I did the last time. This worked really well, so. Now I've got proper teamwork, proper buff magic. It'll be way different this time. I dare say we might kill this fool.
That's a tactic to get. We ought to keep our distance whenever it's in the region.
Okay, bark down, body bark down. I see how this works. I'm just gonna stand here and shock until I can't shock no more because it was working. And here comes the Celestial Pan. That's so good. That is such a good spell. If I can get him to fall down, homie's in for a bad day. See, this is why the game doesn't want me to be a bastard. If I play, okay, so if I play a support mage, what I'll do, I'll switch to mage. I'll get all the good support skills, the ones that I can cast on myself, that'll just buff the whole team, like Celestial Peon, and then I'll just Celestial Peon a bunch of warriors. And be sitting in the back just buffing them with Palladium. I won't even be sitting in the back. I'll be in their face just casting Palladium and howling them the whole fight. And then they will literally kill everything for me. And that'll be hilarious. And they'll probably insta-kill stuff while they're at it too. But this thing does not stand a chance when I'm properly balanced. So. Oh, that's different.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Doesn't hurt that bad, though. To be honest, lighting kind of seems like the best way to take care of his first part.
This place is open and breathless as cover. Watch our foes move this way. Lest it reduce us to cinders. In spite of the red lungs, we will further weakness.
Yeah, get it to lay down. There she goes, Celestial Peon coming down. Stay right here. Oh, I can't shock you from here? Damn, you're lucky. It's kind of cool that he moves around because it'd be really easy if you stood there.
We find ourselves at a disadvantage.
So, Chadley.
We can make this work.
I know I'm wasting it, but I just wanted to... It's alright. Oh, she was thinking ahead. Look at that shit. Wait. Nice hold. Now get it. There we go. Fucking Leora's just falling down. Dude, what? Oh, what? I wasn't even close to the edge. What do you mean? The edge is way the fuck up there. Are you crazy? Are you on crack or something? Chadley, I need you back, brother. Uh-oh, I can hit it. Oh, I hit it at least once. Well, he got angled differently, so... Oh, now it's just your head? That's unfortunate. Now I can just sit here and do this. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. I won't finish him with our drill player. That seems disrespectful. I got like a bunch of wake stones. I'm not worried about it. Not good. Not good. I have wake stones. I don't want to have to use them. Like, that is kind of crazy that he leaves behind piles of bullshit like that. Probably should have aggro played this guy because he's pissed now. Fall from the sky.
creature is defeated. Here's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.
I mean, the Red Cloud should basically be fucked at this point, right? I didn't even have to retreat.
That was superb, Arisen.
I didn't even have to attempt my tactic. I didn't even think about putting down the port crystal in case things went south. Well, I'd say I won, so now I gotta go to the next one. It's just gonna be a run. It's just gonna be a trek no matter what. So I'm gonna rest on this one so that my party, because we got fucked up a little bit now. But I'm gonna rest on this one so that any other dragons and shit that I run into, I'll at least be full health.
What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Fucking sleep. Just gonna leave the potions and stuff dedicated. I like the way my party's going. This is working out way better. That celestial peon shit comes in handy. There are people saying that that's not even... There are people out there, okay? These idiots who play these games. There are idiots who play video games, okay? And they think that that's celestial... The big... Okay, what I'm talking about, celestial peon, is that big, gigantic, bright circle that,
might be worth a read.
Babs over here be summoning every now and then. A big, gigantic circle of light. You'll know what to look for next time. And it's like... It buffs my movement speed, my attack speed, my stamina regen to a literally infinite number. Like, I can just sit there and spam lightning bolt. Like, and it's like, okay, fuck it. I'm literally where's my goddamn house? It's over this way.
The flow of time feels almost unsteady.
Indeed. What we once held to be true is now changed.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
Probably not, brother. It's not like I know where the dude's at, so it's not like there's worms left. It's not like I even need... I want that Arcastaff just so I know I'm doing the max damage. I could give a fuck less if I actually have it.
We must rest.
So it's the beginning of a new day I basically just wasted. Like, I should have went off on the adventure. I don't know what day I'm on, though. That was just a hardcore save.
Twas a chimera I was...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I feel bad for people who choose my pod. It's like, my pod is excellent, but he is just built specifically to buff what I'm doing. Like he is built exclusively as the accent piece to everybody else's pawns that I find. So yeah, I'm gonna have to run, which I'm not bitching. So I'm assuming... Oh, I'm going around getting these. Because it's flooding the map. Oh, so I should have went ahead and talked to these people. So that I could have been gathering refugees as I went around here. But you know what? Look, I mean, honestly, if I hit this road, it won't even take me that long to get there. Going for a big fucking bright ass red light in the sky, so... Right, so I just... Yeah, okay.
Look at my wares.
This looks...
Right, I'll kill the last thing, right? I'll get rid of the last one and then I'm good, right? I see it now. I see the red clouds advancing. I see it now.
Those baleful clouds shan't stop till they have devoured the world entire.
Panicking will avail us not.
Okay, literally just follow the big road. I don't think I've ever actually walked this direction.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I hope he weren't expecting mercy.
Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. These fiends are only truly defeated when their souls are struck our air.
I mean, I do have to make haste, I'm sure, because if I...
Look there. I spy another statue.
What say we mark it in our minds? The place of interest.
Tremendous work!
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I grapple you, see?
I love how the hobgoblins don't give a shit and they're still just dicks camping roads looking for people.
Your weapon a magical boon.
Yeah, see, I know it's like Arcane Bolt doesn't do damage because it builds up elements super fast. Like you don't need the element damage to be good with the mage, but putting ice or something on your weapon is crazy. It's actually justifiably insane because like you could see it freeze in real time. Like
Feast your
right,
eye.
I still gotta keep going this way, right? I could take the path, but it'd just be longer, so... Not the next road, I'll take a right, but the road after next, I take a right.
On this!
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
So this is the next? This is the next road. What's up, buddy? Yeah, go down in a prone position like that.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage? No quarrel here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Skadios. Somebody's in trouble.
Isis thing is yours to do.
See what I'm saying? If every mage on your team had Augural Flare, it would not be a problem to kill anything in this game. Which is what I'm considering doing, just getting a bunch of sorcerers with Augural Flare in chat. That's it. Chad will just sit there and cast magics.
I never thought I'd...
Goblins, master!
When hard, be sure to avoid them.
I shan't let them harm you.
Oh. I hate it because every second wasted feels like every second I spend feels like I'm wasting. Like if I'm not spent exclusively running towards my goal. Also, I turned on the first road like a fucking dumbass. Might as well sprint. Make up some time while I'm running the wrong fucking way, still having to fight the same amount of enemies. Charge. And let it loose. And run away.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Our foe is repelled by some miracle. Now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being.
Thank goodness Leoris came in there and saved my ass. I was about to get raped. So what? I think lightning's probably, I think Audrey player. Fuck it, they can just hit him. Why would I play this guy would be serious? And with the Audrey player on him, I can see kind of where he's going. Ready, buddy, because this one's gonna hurt. This is a cool ass enemy. I don't appreciate it, but it's cool. Wish I could have seen it in the normal game before now, but I'm kind of glad it waited till now. Honestly, this thing would have pissed me off to stumble upon it randomly. Oh my goodness. This dude's hard.
I'll be needing a small block of iron to recover from that blow.
I didn't like those guys at first was because I was running for my life from everything. Okay, follow this road. Alright, so this place up here, I'm gonna have to be really keen on checking my map because it's designed to get you lost.
I came to know of a treasure chest in this area.
Look at how fucking topsy-turvy, how many different, like, there's a dead-end path. Yeah, it's all good. We got it.
The chance you'd like to see it.
Oh, hey, welcome. You joined to witness the end of the world. Skies turned actually red. I need to check something real quick before we go into the deepness of it. I fucking hate my friends sometimes. They're liars. That's all. That's all. They said they wanted to be leaving by 1, and it's 12:30, and they're texting me asking me if I'm ready to go. It's like, no. You said 1. You said 1. You butt nuggets. You guys said 1. See, I definitely don't want to go that way. Like they told me 1 o'clock. This is gonna take me until 1 o'clock to do. So I'm gonna do this, and then we'll cut the stream off there.
It is no small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things.
Will the day ever come when we might?
I don't actually hate my friends. It's a platonic statement.
There, master. Hobgoblin.
Lis fermo fatin lis funyemen en fal.
Oh, see, I never came to the Malachite Forest before. So is this the right way? No, see, that's not. It's not. I don't want to go this way. This is like even more. So if I turn around and go directly this way. What do you want? You're not gonna survive this battle, brother. I'm telling you, dude, you are not gonna like the outcome of this fight.
Feast your minds on this.
I shan't won't allow any further harm to come to you.
Imagine starting on this thing.
Just one more push on to bring it down. Going fast. And our quarry shall fall.
I hate today's day and age. You know, it's like being a streamer today is kind of unfortunate. Like, you have to have perfect setup or people won't even consider hanging out in your stream. It's like, people value their time so much. It's like, it's not even about that. It's like, you won't even say hi. You just come in and find out that, like, you instantly find something you don't like about it. You don't even say hello or nothing. It's like, why'd you even join the live stream, brother? Because it tells me when people leave. And it's like, I don't really care so much. It's not like I'm insulted or nothing, but it's like, damn, you're just gonna pop in, find out that I'm not exactly what you were looking for on YouTube today, and then not even say hello. It's like, it's kind of unfortunate.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
People have no
Surely the rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
When it comes to like saying anything to people, they don't consider other humans on the internet because they aren't real people. Understand? YouTubers aren't real humans. Neither are like anyone else because they exist in these little boxes that you have. They aren't actually people because you'll never actually meet them, interact with them, and people get, I don't know. And not really trying to bitch about it. It's just like, you could at least say hi when you stop by. At least acknowledge the fact that I'm here, man. I'm not doing this for you or for me. I'm here playing this game, and I figure I might as well stream it. And yeah, it's kind of unfortunate to see 6 hours of live stream, but fuck it. Who cares? I'm gonna beat this whole last shitty, terrible game that I'm playing, and I do believe it truly with my heart of hearts that this is not a good game. You see, this is one of those things, if you take the wrong path, it leads you some fucking, probably some hard-ass bullshit, but if you go this way, it takes you right there. See, this is why people...
remarkable treasure we found. Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us.
How about we just ignore it and go into a cave that it can't go into, boys and girls? How about we do that? Even though I'm gonna have no choice, but yeah, we go this way, and then we're gonna take a right, because if we take a left, it's the long way. So we take a right, and then take a left as soon as we can. Oh boy, of course he's up here, and not down there somewhere. Last one.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I at least want to get there and put my port crystal down so I can do it later. I want to get to where I can... Do I even really care about this thing? Let's be honest. It's literally not worth it to kill it. I don't have time.
It seems we haven't raised our
I'm going to the lake today and I don't really have time to be sitting here.
Understood.
And you know what, that person could have left because they came in for a multitude of reasons. They could have left for a multitude of reasons. They came in and I was like, oh, you came into the end, and they misinterpreted it. So then, yeah, the first chance I get to take a left, so it won't be this one. It's like they might have misinterpreted it. They came in and I said, man, I hate my friends, and then I went on to say about how, like, they lied. I'm not really calling them liars like that. It's like, you lied, the demon lies. You said 1 o'clock, it is 12:30. You lie. That's what I meant by that. And there's, yeah, I don't know. I don't really like saying things like that, because it's like, the point of me doing this is not to get people in here and chat with them, but it is unfortunate. It's like, people do exist, and they could say hello, but they don't even say, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Do you like the game? Like, nope, but it don't matter. 'Tis all semantics, after all, so yes. I didn't take that left turn, see?
When does my watch
Oh, because there isn't one. The game's lying to me. There isn't a fucking left turn here. It's just... Oh, it's up there. Right. My bad. My apologies. I actually am the fool here. I'm trying not to sound sarcastic, but it just kind of comes out. It just kind of comes out when I hate the game that I've been playing for a long time. This feels like I'm playing fucking Destiny. it's not even like a good thing. Like, I don't know how it feels like Destiny, but it definitely does. I don't know why I don't like that feeling. Like, it feels like I'm grinding, and I'm not gonna get anything once I finish the grind. Like, I might get some loot that I probably won't get to use because I'll have to, like, restart the game or something. I kinda wished I would've came up here before it got all terrible. I kinda really wish I would've came up here before it got all terrible, but it's just one of them things. Like, the ambiguous gameplay is great and all. Well, you really do run into the problem of the players beating the game without experiencing like half of it. And like, that doesn't mean the game's bad per se, but it is a very bad thing that the game allows for the player to miss out on stuff. And it's not like you're missing out on a little slice of life thing. Like, I missed out on like the whole story because of the way I played the game. And here I am, still at the end game, still running around with stuff. Like, I don't have the end game spells, I don't have nothing. All because I killed somebody early on, and all because I didn't do something right early on. It's like, it literally screwed me out of a whole ass experience. It's like, I'm gonna have to pretty much play the entire game again to be able to get the right experience. Like, it feels like I have to practice to play the story in this game. Like, that's what it feels. It feels like Elden Ring. Like, I gotta go practice killing knights and stuff before I fight Margaret. Like, it feels like I need to practice and make sure I have everything. Spend like 200 hours, 300 hours playing the game just to get to this point. It's like, why? Why? But it doesn't matter. I'm this far. That's the reason I'm doing it, is because I'm stubborn and I'm gonna beat this far.
Our foe is repelled by some miracle. Now
like,
this
I'm beating
region
this
shall be
shit
safe,
for sure.
at least for the time being.
Okay, literally just follow the road. Okay, what is it? It's literally... It's probably gonna be a fairly obvious path. Like I said, I'm not actually gonna do this. I'm just gonna set down a port crystal somewhere within a reasonable distance. I'm gonna go check out and see if it's like something I can see from here, and then we're gonna cut the stream off because, like I said, I'm
just
going
recalled.
places.
I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to
See,
its
and this is
location?
one of those things. I never got to come here because of the way I played. It's like my qualms come entirely from the way I played the game. Yes, it's my fault the game turned out the way that it did. Right? I accept that. So all of my bitching points from the last like several hours of live stream I did are officially moot. None of the things I say really matter except for the things that I say about the story being garbage. But like everything that and the reason I say the story's bad is just because it's like I don't have to play the game to know what happened. Like, this stuff is intriguing. I wish I'd have came here, but I didn't even know about this place because the way the game was designed is it's like they really didn't want you to spend a lot of time traveling, like, because they didn't give you the time to. They put a timer on every single quest you get, so you have to go do the quest, and every single quest dragged you into another quest, and I just kept getting dragged into quests until I came down here, fought a giant statue, and then beat the game. That's literally what happened to me. I kept getting sucked into quest after quest after quest after quest, and there's nothing I could do to stop myself from getting sucked into those quests. So it's like and like if I failed the quest or took too long, sometimes you got worse rewards and the quest failed. So it's like my reward for doing the quest was just to not fail, right? It wasn't like the reward for doing the quest was to get a cool item. It was to do it so that I didn't fail. So I ended up getting ahead of myself. Like, your game kind of forces the player to get ahead of themselves the first playthrough. And like, it kind of forces you to miss stuff. They really want you to be like, oh man, I missed all this stuff, so I'm going to go play through this entire game again. And that's just unfortunate. But we haven't even beat it, so I'll have to see what it's like after I beat the game. And honestly, if I didn't have to get dressed because these people are wanting to fucking go now.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
But yeah, we're gonna cut it off here. No, at the end of the takeaway is even though no one watches the streams, I'm getting dejected just because I'm upset with the game. I'm not actually upset with nobody watching this. I've been doing this for long enough now that if I got upset about people not watching the YouTube channel, it'd be kind of rude. It'd be kind of rude to myself at that point. It's like I call myself a smart person, and I get upset that my stream's small, please. But no, it's like I'm just upset with this game. That's what it is, and I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna see what it's like, and I'm probably gonna play it again. I'm probably gonna live stream. I'm probably gonna play through the whole fucking thing again and do all of the extra story bits and all that stuff, and then give an official opinion. But right now, having been able to break the game the way that I did, being allowed to break the game and be confused but still make it to the end game, like not know anything about the story, I just don't think that should be fundamentally possible. And that's what I'm so upset with, is like every time I die, I'm dying to some monster that's just like fundamentally confusing to me. Like I guys like, oh cool, it's a dragon. What's causing this dragon to be covered in pus balls? What caused this dragon to have this sickness? What ripped out this dragon's heart? And like I didn't spelunk enough because I was literally scared of failing missions. Like that's what got me here. That's why I'm here. It's because I was scared of failing missions. So I just picked some missions that it felt like they meant something, and it's like I didn't realize that like following a beggar around might have profoundly changed the game or something like that, because it's like they don't tell you. They expect you just to do every single little thing you can, but I don't know. I want to play through the game again because I think that one of the biggest follies I had so far is that I just underestimated how much time I had. Because it's like, they quite literally tell you, it's like, be careful about accepting quests, because your time is always passing, and if you accept too many quests, then it's like, okay, man, so, like, I didn't know that, so now I have all these quests that I have to do, and then I made a decision that broke the game, too. Like I said, I killed Disa and then never resurrected her, so it's like, killing her and then never resurrecting her is like I fundamentally ripped away a part of the game. And then there was another character I killed, I don't remember what his name is, but he's some like fucking bitchy. He's just some bitchy noble who comes in and threatens the love interest of the game with like prison time and treason. So I was like, well, I'm gonna be a good. This is the RPG like, Knights and Castles thing. I can like make this dude disappear, and then the order right before if he doesn't ever give the order, then she'll never be in trouble. But because I used that logic and threw this dude over a cliff and he died and I never resurrected him, I couldn't continue the quest because he had to go give the order for the quest to work. And because of that, I never got to do the Beloved quest. So like the weighted decision between keeping the Beloved and sacrificing it was nothing. I was like, I'm gonna fight the dragon to fight the dragon. Then you fight the dragon and find out you don't even get to loot its corpse, and it's like, too many games have been doing that recently. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me loot the motherfucking corpse, bro. That is like literally part of it. Like Elden Ring, I don't care that you gave me the relic blade that the monster actually used. I don't care. I don't care that you give me its attack. I don't give a fuck. I want to loot its body. I want to walk up to a dragon and I want to rip out its heart, and I want to use that heart to max out a weapon in a way that breaks the game in a fundamental way. Like every single game that has come out in the last like 10 years has missed every single fundamental piece of the loot and shoot. The loot and run, the loot and grab game is literally, you're supposed to be able to loot every single corpse, bro. Every single corpse. Not just go fucking get some lame ass remembrance. It's like I want to fucking pick it up and there be an RNG. Fight a fucking dragon, for fuck's sake. Does there have to be that? Doesn't matter. That's a bitching semantics point, but it's like, yeah. It's a good game. I'm glad I'm playing it, but it just sucks that the way I played it means I have to play the whole game again to get a real experience, because the devs didn't think like, man, maybe we should try to keep them from being able to break the game like that. Like, man, I know that maybe throwing players off the fucking map would be fun and all, but if it fundamentally breaks the campaign, then maybe certain characters shouldn't be able to die. Right? Like the Skyrim paradox. When you get the mod that allows you to kill essential NPCs, you can literally break the campaign by killing those NPCs. Right? Because they can't give you the quests that you need, and they can't go and do dialogue points, and they can't do certain things, and that's what happens in this game. It's just like, that's what happened to me. And now that I know that, I can change it, but like, fuck no. Not gonna fucking happen. Never gonna do that shit. No fucking way. But in any case, have a good one. Next time I'll be less upset, because I'll probably beat the game. And then, probably hopefully get a New Game Plus. If there's not a New Game Plus option, this game is permanently going on the back burner, because like I'm not gonna play a whole new campaign. Fuck that. Not from level fucking 1. I'm good. But